Japanese girls don't look like that. Like, did you know in SMK Sri Setapak, Japanese people came over? And then they had an exchange student with asrama student.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they put on makeup?
No, they look horrible. They look like they're from like Hiroshima post-bombing. It's quite bad.
So you're going to be kind and say pre-bombing at least.
Welcome back to the pod. Wow, I never say that. Wait, welcome back to Yamcha Sessions lah. Sounds fucking weird to say welcome back to the pod. Wait, am I allowed to disclose your name? Can ah? Or shouldn't?
Yeah, I think we're good. I'm actually saving it for like some kind of review on my YouTube channel.
Oh shit, so I shouldn't say lah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. So I just put the AVA Japan, no?
Yeah, you can just call me AVA Japan.
Okay. Okay, we call you AVA Japan. Alright, so AVA Japan, you want to tell us what you do?
Let me just start by saying I might fuck up and say your name.
Oh, okay. Actually, it's not really not much of a big thing.
I might. I'll try my best.
Actually, it's not really much of a big thing because I haven't quite really decided what am I going to do with this. Because I decided to come up to represent, I mean, I don't know how to say represent, it's like coming out using my YouTuber persona.
Got it.
So then I was thinking it in a way that, oh shit, if I can leverage on my name, I should do something on my YouTube. But I figured that, yeah, it's okay. I think we can.
Is it like a subscriber count you have to hit and then they review your name?
Yeah, it's like face review, those kind of shit.
Unbox therapies guy.
Jack.
Jack. Yeah.
I shouldn't have reviewed my name. Should have just gone by like Data Notch.
But the thing is that your channel, you're already calling it like Jonathan. So
I know, I should have called it something else, like Data Notch, and then be like, wow, what's this name with Kazakhstan, that shit. Then reveal actually reverse my name, Jonathan.
Dude, yes.
Have you figured this shit out?
Dude, yesterday I was at Gardens, right? I saw this signboard, right? It says desserts reverse is stress.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not Gardens. It's in between Gardens and Mid Valley. Downstairs, a brownie one.
I don't even know which fucking signboard.
Bro, Drew, that's a fucking Pinterest picture evereverywhere.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's
Because he's not a creative, so he won't see this type of shit. Too busy coding. That's why.
Oh, you're a coder.
I'm not a coder. What are you talking about?
No. He's basically doing e-commerce.
Coding your life. Probably. Coding your life.
Okay. It's fucking blown, bro.
Okay, wait. So what does... Okay lah. So we can't even reveal your name.
Actually, I think we can, what the fuck, yeah.
No lah, bro. It's like taking
We're not gonna
pick a cherry, bro.
I'm gonna try my best not to. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to lah. But if the people are listening, right, then they would figure it out, lor.
Yeah.
If they listen all the way, lah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Which they should.
Yeah, which they should.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. But a bit of context. So you watched the podcast, right?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Iheng one in particular.
Yeah.
Then after that, that's how we started chatting. That's how we got to know each other. You helped us a lot with the previous sound. So AVA Japan is responsible for the previous podcast audio quality. I was actually driving back from Jojo, and my friend was asking me, what is your dream? So I said, my dream is to do this podcast and have a cafe, all that shit, right? Then I was like, oh, you should listen to the podcast. So I listened to Iheng's one. Wow, the audio is complete fucking trash. Then after that, I listened to the Sonia one, and it's like, oh my God. It's so crispy, man. So thank you so much.
AVA Japan.
AVA Japan, man. Japanese quality.
Perhaps I've been testing that thing for quite some time. As in like the whole audio thing.
The audio thing.
Well, I just want to say this, man, not because I'm nervous and stuff, but man, this place is super cool. I'm like shaking over here, man.
Chill. I turned it down. Okay.
I kind of pride myself like someone who is very comfortable to be in front of camera. In fact, right now, it's some kind of subconscious thing. I'm talking to you guys, but I'm so used to my own channel. I'm looking at the camera. I see. So I'm like, oh man, where do I look? But that's so cool.
It's different. I think when we started, right, I'm very comfortable with the camera already. But then Andrew and Pogi, they were a bit conscious also. But after that, you just kind of forget on.
Yeah. It takes some
time. You just talk only.
The thing is that, I mean, we haven't quite introduced ourselves, but I just want to give a little bit of a story of...
For sure.
When I was doing my recording, and I upload about like almost every day. And I train almost every week. At first, when you're recording yourself, you keep on looking at the viewfinder, is it?
Yes. Your eyes keep looking at the screen now.
And I'm doing it again. And I've trained myself ever since to look into the camera ever since I record. And now we're in a recording to have a camera in front of me and have two guys like, wow, that is so tough to look away from the camera.
Cannot. You gotta talk to us. You gotta unlearn yourself. You gotta unlearn what you've learned.
Yeah, the thing is that I've also do podcasts on my own channel.
Yes, last time.
Last time. It's a one-man podcast.
I see.
And you know what I do in my one-man podcast? I stare at the camera.
Oh,
I'm
but
assuming you
Iheng does that too.
Yeah, you receive questions, right? And then you sort of
Yeah.
answer those questions.
Yeah.
We should do that more often. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's actually brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think you guys are doing a great job.
Seriously?
Yeah, I saw my podcast because there's just no interactivity.
Yeah, but people ask questions, but no man.
It's kind of hard to go with the flow.
Oh, is
But
it?
more on that later.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
We should set. Okay, so a bit of origin story as well. We are all from SMK Sri Setapak, which is
Yeah.
fucking crazy,
Yeah.
right?
What?
Yeah. So you are my senior.
By how many years?
3 years, I think.
3 years.
quite a
You
big
Jamie
gap
Chin.
then. Okay.
Jamie Chin. I think Jamie Chin. Yeah.
You are Jamie Chin.
I wish I was Jamie Chin.
Wait, so you mean you are before or after?
I'm younger than Jamie Chin by 2 years. Yeah.
What?
I think I'm older than Jamie Chin 3 years.
Jesus.
Wait, how are you?
I'm 19. I'm 1992.
question.
1992. Oh wait, 3 years only. Yeah. I'm 89.
Oh, okay lah. Okay
I
lah.
see. I'm
You?
95.
Ah,
It's a three-year gap.
yeah. But we're all from SMK Sri Setapak.
I don't remember seeing you guys, man.
No lah, because morning and afternoon session. lah.
Oh, afternoon, right? I've never gone to afternoon session in.
Wow, you were in the early days where it's pure morning school.
I was the third batch, and there was so little people over there. Yeah. And then,
Shit.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? You know UI?
Oh yeah, he's from the same school. You know,
Yeah lah.
primary school.
Oh, is it Mega?
Secondary, yeah,
Mega lah.
Mega Setapak.
Mega Setapak lah. Of
Mega
course Setapak.
Huge, dude.
He's a great football player, right?
What?
He's a great football player.
Yeah, he's pretty athletic. It's pretty good. Nice
Yeah.
guy. Nice guy.
Yeah, I heard this like stories about him. He's kind of like the Madara of football in Setapak.
The Madara of football. Wow, so many fucking codes, bro.
There were a couple of guys.
Yeah,
there were a
The
couple-
batch, the
There,
batch.
there were a couple of guys. A batch. There's this a guy who is quite good. Benedict. He's
Oh, he's also damn good lah.
he's also damn good. Plus
Oh.
he's good looking too. Yeah.
All the older generation, man. Feel them, you're all like water, already, all melt in the ice.
But I was on the underground scene in the Sri Setapak.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Actually, me also lah.
Well, what kind of underground are you talking about?
Actually, I didn't have many friends one lah.
Oh, I'm underground, and I'm talking about sports. You know, while everyone is playing.
Football, you playing ping
Football.
pong?
Now, man, I held my own World Wrestling Federation. We will have a bunch of guys.
Bro, this is a fight club thing or what?
It's a fight club, yeah, man. It's a fight club.
Oh shit.
So we'll have a couple of guys, you know, during the times where teachers are not there. And then just a little space in the classroom, we'll do Royal Rumble. Are you guys fans of wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will do Royal Rumble. You know, there's like all those chala between the major. So if you pass that,
Chola between
you know,
the major.
you pass that, you
Then you're out of the
reach
ring,
that,
lah.
then you're out of the ring. So 5-time Royal Rumble champion over there. man.
Wow,
Sri
congrats.
Setapak. Yeah.
Sri Setapak.
Thing is that nobody knew about it.
We had the bottle cap game also. That was our generation. Yeah,
Yeah,
our generation is the bottle cap
Essentially,
generation.
you play pseudo football with a bottle cap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think we all do that.
Yeah, that one also damn crazy. Yeah, but that's also an origin story. Okay, so we normally go from that towards your career and etc. lah, right?
Yeah.
So after high school, right? Did you know what you wanted to do?
Oh yeah, I do, man. Actually,
Oh, is it? You straight up knew you wanted to do YouTube, man?
no. No, YouTube hasn't quite existed at that time. That time was Friendster, yeah, Friendster.
Yeah, that time was
Friendster. MySpace Friendster. lah.
Yeah, but I love The Apprentice.
Oh shit, like Trump.
Yeah, Trump.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, you know, so it's like
You're fired.
You
Yeah.
know? So love that show, and it demonstrated what marketing is. I
Uh-huh.
thought it was quite fun. So I got onto it, and I decided, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do business. Yeah.
Okay. So you did business in Taylor's.
No, I did in somewhere in Setapak. Yeah.
Oh, somewhere in Setapak.
Yeah, somewhere in Setapak. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Quite close. Yeah.
I see.
Technological park. In Setapak, yeah.
Okay. I'm like,
I see,
what the
I see,
fuck
I
is
see.
happening?
Yeah.
Too far, bro. Too far. We cannot.
So
We
many
need to.
Sorry,
We need to like layer the code, bro.
You know, there's like Setapak, there's this one good place, technological park, and very famous for like IT and computing.
Oh,
there. I did it over there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, cool. All right. Then after you did business, is that when you transitioned? But I think we had this conversation where you said you did advertising for a bit, right?
So the thing is that after finish the business degree, then after that, automatically you'll come out to do business. God
Okay.
knows what was that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever
man.
that means, right? Yeah.
Right. Because wait, what do you guys do?
Wow.
What do you guys study?
What did I
What did I
study? I studied advertising. Bullshit degree.
Yeah. Study commerce, bullshit degree.
You studied commerce? I thought you did new media.
Aren't you guys brothers?
Yeah. No, he told me this whole time is new media. I'm like, what the fuck? New
It's a
media?
long name.
Yeah, I think back then they called it new media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then, commerce was new media.
Yeah, because you don't know what's this thing. Like back then, the business course that I learned, the digital marketing was e-commerce. That was the only thing that exists in the digital marketing chapter.
I see.
What in the
E-commerce.
fuck knuckles is that? Serious?
eBay. They teach eBay.
Oh.
So that was the genesis. Like,
Shit, man.
Hmm.
Okay.
where were we?
So you
Business degree?
Oh, business degree. Yeah, I mean, like comparing to other people who are studying like maybe
Specific.
law, computing. I don't know,
Mhm.
finance, accounting.
Quite broad and general.
They'll come out. They'll know exactly what kind
wanna
of jobs
do.
they should
Yeah.
apply for. Whether
Mm.
they want or not, it's a different story. But for us, commerce as well. We don't know.
you
what
don't
we're
really
gonna
know
do.
what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is that when you come out to apply for job, for me, marketing, you go to Job Street, and all you see is marketing. But when you go and interview, it's sales,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And then they start to mask it as like business development, which is in a way
Sales
as
Sales
well.
yeah.
Then they mask it further by using a graduate trainee program, management trainee, but it's still sales.
Bro, let me break it to you. In the US, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
I went for so many interviews, all the same shit. It's
Yeah.
all sales, man.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's like that, lah. They want to like dress up the name, right?
yeah. I guess they
Yeah.
want to attract like new talent.
Foolish undergrads.
Yeah.
It's also like at the heart of every business, right?
It is.
Fundamentally, you need to sell to.
Yeah, fundamentally, I think it's sort of like many years later, people who study business will finally come into understanding, oh, so this is what I'm studying. Because it takes
Yeah.
about like 5 years to really understand those theories and the practical
Yes.
part. Yeah.
Yeah. Because at that time, you're like you're attached to the whole Malaysian concept of learning, right? Which is like memorize, repeat.
Yeah.
But then application very different, really. They all like, oh, how But then they like have to relearn the entire process via a practical sense. Then only you can start to apply again. Then you start to remember. I understand. I totally get it. But how did you get into advertising?
So I was stumbling around jobs. So
Okay.
it was quite tough, especially when you're young, you know.
Yeah.
It's
When you're
tough,
young,
right?
you don't know what's going on. So I got my first job actually in a musical distribution company.
Okay.
The biggest in Malaysia.
Can you say name one?
Yeah, you can say actually. Yeah, Bentley.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So all those Yamaha instruments, not Yamaha, sorry, Epiphones, the Ibanez. Do you guys play music?
No,
No,
I don't.
we're actually fucking tragic at that.
Right.
I told you about this before, how Andrew is really good with the holding the keys.
Yeah.
And I'm very good with the strumming and the plucking.
Right.
But then like our course teacher was just fucking around with us. And then we're like, dude, this guy's a real asshole. And then we just failed.
Right,
So now we only
pretty
can hum.
I'm not very well at that.
Yeah, we can't even hum right. Yeah. Okay.
Right. But Bentley is actually a competitor of Yamaha.
Okay.
Oh.
So I work over there was because I was thinking, I will never open up a bank. I will never open up like complex type of businesses. I think you can, It's like, I
Okay.
watch a lot of Yamcha sessions to know you
Right.
quite a bit. But I'm much more of a simpler guy.
Okay.
So it's like, I can't really do kind of complex business, but hey, I can open up a guitar shop. So that's where I went there.
Oh, okay.
And then I realized that what I really love is music.
Uh-huh.
I don't like musical instruments.
But you told me that you learned how to play the guitar yourself and everything, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Purely because of the love of music. It's like when I get to the company, the things that I thought I like is inclusive of selling musical instruments.
Okay.
But then the people who are selling gears, they know their gear. What kind of wood, what
Yeah. What creates that certain sound, material, etc.
the strings, the neck, the gauge, the materials, and all this
Interesting.
kind of stuff.
Mm.
It's like I just love music, man. I don't like the hardware.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
Wow, that's a very specific love.
Yeah, it's a very specific
is.
one.
I mean, you can like movies, but don't like how to make a movie, lah.
But I've never heard this before. I've never heard I love music in its essence.
Yeah.
It's very normally tied to, I like music because actually I love to sing, or I like music. I play instruments really well, right? It's always like convoluted in some sense, but this seems very, very in its essence.
Yeah.
I like music for what it is.
Actually, I think we came too far into the podcast without like revealing what AVA Japan does,
Yeah.
right? So I think a lot of people will be like, what the fuck is happening? So hopefully they do.
That's true. Yeah.
What does AVA Japan do?
Whoa.
So that at least the context we can go back to the career and we progress there again. But what does AVA Japan do?
Right. So the thing is that we've addressed myself as AVA Japan, right? So AVA Japan as a person is Yamcha Session's biggest fan. I've been waiting to do that.
Officially stamped.
Official. But you have seen everything also, so you're fucking crazy, bro. We can give you the honor, bro.
Right. So I mean, before introducing myself, why I say that is because I work at home, working from home. So it gets pretty lonely, it gets pretty tiring. So it becomes a habit, a routine. Every day when I wake up early in the morning and then I'll just start my work and then turn on podcast, Yamcha Sessions. All right, let's go.
All right, let's
From
go.
MJ Gani to Jovina Choi to Bradley to Sonia to the part where the girl got slapped in Penang.
Dude, he said that. I was like, wow, you're damn brave, way. You talk in public about this thing. Then I'm like, what did we talk about?
I remember.
Yeah. And I actually noticed how you guys change and evolve from that one episode, which I got quite curious. So as much as you guys have questions for me, I got questions for you guys too.
Sure.
I fucking love it.
But we'll carry on with the flow later on.
Can. It's actually quite free format lah. Go for it, man.
Yeah. But anyways, that's about what I do. I run this YouTube channel where I react to music, Japanese music. So when I saw John's specific channel, and he has this thing, I don't know, Malaysians have this thing. You see a couple of Chinese Malay guys are.
You see a couple of Chinese Malaysian guys or Chinese and Malay guys?
Chinese and Malay guys.
Okay.
Of this country, we have a certain fascination towards Japan, the country.
Oh, not Indians.
I've never seen.
Actually, you make a fucking valid point.
Yeah, man. I don't even know one Indian that loves Japan.
That's a very interesting
A
observation.
lot of people from India, they love Japan.
Oh, yeah.
But Malaysian Indians don't love Japan.
Yeah.
That's very... Yeah.
I don't know. Is it because of do they get exposed to anime? I mean, I don't love Japan because of anime. So,
bro, Boygi is the one that brought the question: which two anime girls you want to smash?
Yeah, I was.
Boygi is an outlier.
Yeah, Boygi is an outlier.
It's gonna be quite tough for me.
But Boygi is quite Chinese, lah. Yeah.
Because I don't watch anime much. Yeah.
Say only.
Don't we all?
But he doesn't like anime.
I don't proclaim myself as an anime fan. Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
I watch a couple of anime, but not big enough until I would say, I really love anime.
Got it.
Yeah.
But you review anime OST, you review openings, closings,
Not specifically. So for those of you guys, AVA Japan is a YouTube channel where I react to Japanese music.
Okay.
Sometimes I do artist documentary, which is something that I'm trying to get into a little bit much more.
I see.
So just talk about just music, not so much on anime because anime fans, they crazy, man.
Yeah, it's
Right.
very extra.
100%.
Extra, they are one of those people who would, if you don't acknowledge them, then in the comment section, suddenly they will write a lot of
Maybe it's a good thing. Then you get a lot of
Comments.
Yeah, engagement with your video.
because the guys that the guys who are following me, they're not much of an anime fan as well.
I see.
Yeah. So there's not much of an anime thing going on. So the reason why I don't check out anime music so much is because,
excuse me,
when you listen to anime music, there's that attachment.
Right.
For example, Gorenje Suyuku Nareru. Right.
Oh, you know what song that is really?
Yeah, this man.
And you will remember those specific moments, of the anime.
Yeah, it's the scene that occurs in your head when the music
it's
plays.
almost nostalgic.
Yeah. And what I do in my channel, I specifically listen to music and I talk about the arrangement, the mixing, the composition and everything. So I'll be like, wow, the way they pan the thing, how they write it is genius, the courage to write the melody and then have the shift. Now imagine you play an anime music, right? They'll be, aren't you gonna talk about Tanjiro or something like that? I was who's that? So I'll offend a couple of people.
I see.
So I try not to go into anime music too much.
Got it. So you sort of break down on a technical level.
Yeah.
Have
Right?
you heard of the needle drop?
No, I haven't.
Shit. Did you watch any of his videos after I told you about him?
I tried, but I haven't go fully in his videos because I haven't seen the names that resonate with me, so I didn't click.
He usually reviews American music lah. So he's kind of he reviews the whole album as well, similar, and he'll have so a bit of context as well prior to this conversation. He was saying, I was asking him, how do you know all these terminologies?
Yeah.
Like, so, like the clarity of that tune, you know, all this type of shit. He was like, bro, it's like, I don't know how you can say the texture of that crispy, whatever. They're like, oh, because I mean, the food, like how is he's into music,
Yeah.
but the terminologies and all that's how he gets it, lah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but Needle Drop is very similar. He also would do that. So I was like, wow, how the fuck you know all this shit?
I think it's sort of like similar, like how you're into e-commerce and you want to retire by 40. So there are specific stuff.
Oh, Drew, you're going to be so scared to say shit right now.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
So the terminologies you know as well, the e-commerce and how it works.
Right.
So all this kind of stuff. But in short, I
Review.
react and I review to Japanese music. Yeah.
And how long have you been doing this for?
Just 1 year. Just 1 year.
What?
Wow, so short.
Yeah.
Wow.
8K subs really, bro.
I was expecting it to go faster. And then someone told me, my friend, they say that because it's registered in Malaysia, so the algorithm doesn't quite favor me.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
That's tragic.
At first, I thought it was discrimination. Like legit, I thought it was
Isn't it discrimination in some
To a
way?
certain extent, yeah.
Well, if you explain territorial algorithm with VPNs and IPs, okay, all right, not much of a discrimination. Okay,
True.
Fair enough, you know. Because I got into reaction was because that is what I knew at that time, based on my interests, was the fastest way to get subscribers. That
Reaction
was
videos.
reaction videos. Because I saw this guy, I always thought the reaction was quite stupid, actually. I thought it was like,
Oh,
hey, I'm going to check out something that you like. And watch me watch this thing.
Yeah. Conceptually, it doesn't sound appealing. The knee-jerk reaction, at least for me.
Yeah.
Why am I watching someone react to something when I can just watch it direct?
but do you?
I do. I do. I strangely find an appeal for it.
Yeah, I thought it was quite weird until I saw this one guy, which someday I want to collab with him. He's my hero.
Wow.
Because he's this one guy that's a hip hop fan, listens to metal music, and I'm a metalhead. So then all of a sudden, I got curious. And that's how I got sucked in. And that's where the psychology of reaction works. Then I realized how different content formats in YouTube, they have their psychology. So for reaction, the job is to make you feel good, is to validate your choices. Right. So if let's just say you like, let's just say you have a business idol, right?
Right.
And imagine we're just having a conversation and you're sharing to me this business idol of yours, and we're checking out on the spot. And if I like this thing and I say something good about it, it'll make you feel good.
Yeah, because it validates my opinion.
It validates your opinion. So reaction is the same thing. The psychology of reaction is that you validate people's opinion. And I run on a system where people recommend me music. So it's a
cycle.
It's a cycle because people won't recommend bad music. And I have a weakness with music. There are no bad music. I used to like this guy called Ice JJ Fish. Yeah, man.
Who is that? Who's Ice JJ Fish?
Oh, you don't know? Okay. It was huge for some time for viral bad reasons. And it's some kind of guy in America. He sings a hip hop song. And yeah, and then on the floor, and then the music comes. Something is wrong, he's wrong. And if you play it, it's exactly how I sing it.
What song is it?
On
the floor.
On the floor, man.
Are we going to be flagged for it?
Yeah, you'll probably can't monetize this, man. So you just keep it down low.
Sorry, we're going to listen to music. So if you guys are listening.
For those of you guys, just go and check out On the Floor, Ice JJ Fish. It was huge at one point.
On the floor.
Exactly.
Did you hear that shot?
It is exactly how he sang it. Don't worry about it. He sang it perfectly well.
I mean, on your own time, you should listen to it and hear how the backup singer is. I was like, this genius.
But it's a super interesting cycle that you've come up with in this channel.
Yeah.
Is that you play on psychology, you play on your interests.
Yeah.
The crazy fascination. Wow.
Yeah, and I know that there's you have to target the sub niches. Right. So I'm targeting Japanese music. Within Japanese music, I have my own niche. Now my huge fan base.
Metal,
no,
Japanese metal.
Vocaloid and Utaites. Utaites are music cover singer artists. Vocaloid, I think you guys know, right? Vocaloid is like the Hatsune Miku.
Oh, the girl with
voice,
the yeah. She's a 3D girl,
Yeah, it was huge
but
back then.
2D,
Yeah.
3D.
It, basically,
Concert one.
Hatsune Miku is actually a vocal software, a vocal synthesizer software, where Japanese music is only A, I, U, E, O, right? And
As in A-E-I-O-U.
but
The Japanese are A-E-I-O-U.
A, I, U, E, O. And then they have like the couple of syllables. So the Japanese, they computerize it, the syllables, and then you can tune your own vocals from that software. And the software is called Hatsune Miku.
Oh, I see.
And Hatsune Miku has a mascot,
Which is the girl.
which is a girl. Yeah. So that's what Hatsune Miku actually is.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody's a fan of her.
Wow.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just pull it up so Andrew knows. Then after he's like, oh, this chick is the...
Oh, this is where you use the TV.
I
don't
don't recognize this.
Bro, come on, man.
It's quite huge. It's basically like gorillas at one point.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that's a great analogy. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But Gorillaz is a real fella lah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's a real guy singing.
But
It's
then all the
just-
music videos are like,
Yeah.
But she's
Okay.
purely machine.
She's purely machine. But they would have like concert like gorillas.
Yeah.
Where
Like
you have
projector,
right.
and she's all singing and shit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you were saying it's like a subgenre. Like, what's the two words you said again?
Utaite. Utaite means music cover singers.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it,
It's like YouTuber cover artists.
Sure.
Oh, I see it. Those guys sing existing songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for Vocaloid. They two go hand in hand.
Hmm.
So that's your sub niche now.
That's my sub niche now. I try to go into metal, Japanese metal niche because I love metal, and Japanese metal is crazy, man. Crazy.
I see you in your videos, right? You let lose your hair, then you like, yeah, go fucking listen to this shit.
Yeah, because I there's this band called Baby Metal.
There's a girl band, right?
It's a girl band. Genius, man. Genius. Genius is because these three girls, they're very young. I don't know, like 10 to 12 years old at the
Oh
time.
my
I
god.
think this is time we pull up. We got a lot of things to pull
Yeah,
up.
you guys should pull up, man.
Yeah.
Baby Metal.
There's
plug
a
it in.
HDMI at the bottom connected to a dongle. Down there.
So I give a bit of context and then we show us some awesome pictures, man.
Sure.
10 to 12 years old girl, they are part of this.
They
whole-
10 to 12 only.
Yeah, at that time. They are part of this idol group. You know,
Okay.
Japanese have a lot of idol groups. And
Like
this-
the Blatch ones and all that.
Yeah.
Like SNSD a bit lah, but it's Japanese .
Exactly.
Okay.
So then there's idol groups. This specific idol group is based on a school student,
Okay. So they're dressed in school uniforms.
school uniforms, and then they have their gimmick where it's like clubs. So they have tennis club,
Oh, okay. Like volleyball, etc. lah.
volleyball, and they'll sing music that is using those words and jargons of tennis or science and cooking, those kind of stuff. And then suddenly there's a metal club out of nowhere. It's like, hey man, this is a girls' school club, and we have a metal tennis club and a science club, and all of a sudden we got metal club. It doesn't gel, you know. It's like
Yeah.
so that was Baby Metal, and the producer loves metal,
Okay.
but he has to do pop music. So then, yeah, man. So let's go back to let's type this thing called Sakura Gakuin. Sakura Gakuin. Yeah, that's the one. So these are the girls.
Oh, okay. And they have the different clubs on.
They have the different clubs. So eventually they are all different clubs, and they pull up the three girls that is from Baby Metal because they found some success. And then, boy, they exploded over a period of years, of course. So if you go back to Baby Metal right now,
You know, right? Japanese girls don't look like that. Like, did you know in SMK Sri Setapak, Japanese people came over? And then they had an exchange student, an asrama student.
oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they put on makeup?
No, they look horrible. They look like they're from like Hiroshima post-bombing. It's quite bad.
So you're going to be kind and say pre-bombing at least.
Post, bro.
So you just scroll down a bit. I mean, like if they put on makeup like how they would be in Japan, then
Yeah lah, true.
yeah, that's the picture.
This one?
Yeah, this is when
That's
they
the
were
metal one.
10 to 12.
What?
Oh, that's crazy, man.
10 to 12
10
Like
to
taking
12.
UPSR type shit
Yeah.
Dude,
Damn, man.
And it's not even close, bro.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, they created a lot of hits, and then they start touring in the UK, and
What?
they're big. They're huge all over the world. They're one of those guys who are like acknowledged by the metal gods.
Like Metallica and shit.
Metallica, they played with Metallica.
They played with Metallica.
They didn't play with Metallica. They played with Judas Priest.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Dragon Force.
Oh, Dragon Force?
Yeah, Dragon Force collab with them.
Drew, Dragon Force is your thing, man.
I don't even know what Dragon Force is.
The Guitar Hero Dragon Force. You know that really.
I do know what Dragon Force is. Holy shit.
Andrew knows how to do that.
So Baby Metal was a manufactured product in the metal. And a lot of people were hating on Baby Metal. And those people who were hating on Baby Metal are called the metal elitists.
So because they're like purist type shit.
Purists, they're metal purists. So I love Baby Metal. And I wanted to bring Baby Metal, which is Japanese music, out in my channel. So I have long hair at the time. So if you go to my channel, you'll see Metal Elitist exposes Baby Metal. So then I will like...
It's so niche as fuck, bro. I swear to fucking God.
Crazy, man.
So what you can do is that you can go to youtube.com and you can go to
AVA Japan.
Metal Elitist exposes, and that's good enough. I think I should appear. So yeah, you can go to the first video. So you can off the music so that
you don't get flagged.
Yeah, you don't get flagged. So the thing inside here is that I'm supposed to be like pretending that I don't like Baby Metal. And then after that they'll play the music and I say this music is absolutely horrible.
You're being sarcastic, lah.
I'll be sarcastic. And then if you scroll down to the comment section, because I've been doing this for quite some time, it's like
each night after locking his doors and windows, closing his curtains and dimming his lights, Metal Elitist bows before his life-size Queen Sue.
And then there's some like the second one, you got me. For the tiniest moment, I thought they had broken you. My sincerest apologies. As a Brit, I definitely don't feel proud how much we welcome Baby Metal. So they start to get support of supporting this sarcastic character.
I see.
And they will say like, yeah, man, I agree with you, man. Baby Metal is fake, you know, those kind of stuff. So the purpose I did this is because I love Baby Metal and I just want to like bring back the whole refresh people's mind, the journey of Baby Metal, to then coming to a part where the metal elitist bows down to Baby Metal, surrenders his soul.
He's so metal, bro.
Yeah.
Well, full album reaction is on Patreon.
Yeah, I do feel full album reactions. Yeah.
Fuck, man. We should do that. We should do full podcast on Patreon.
Man,
then everybody's gonna fucking hate us.
I got so many questions in terms of like why you guys do this. You know, what's your direction? Because especially Andrew's questions is so good. You always ask about like the objective, the rationale, the goal. So I always wanted to find that out, man.
What's the rationale behind Yamcha Session?
I mean, like, how does this whole thing works, man?
I think in the beginning, I was in Penang one time before I went to Japan in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Then after that, my friend told me, I came out of the shower. His name is Justin Raymond. He was like, hey, you're Joe Rogan. Then I was like, hi, my name is Joe Rogan. Welcome to Fear Factor. Then he's like, yeah, that guy. Then after he was like, hey, do you know he has a podcast? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, during Fear Factor already?
No. It was in 2018 and post Fear Factor already, but I never heard of him. I didn't know what podcast was. Then he told me that you should watch this video. Then I'm like, bro, who's going to watch a fucking 2-hour video? Doesn't make any sense.
At the time, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Then he told me he makes a lot of good points. So on the way to Japan, I decided to start listening to his podcast for fun because I had a long flight. And then I started to like it.
How long ago was this?
I think it was in 2018, if I'm not mistaken, on the way to my Kyoto-Osaka trip. Yeah. Then after I came back, I went to Chaplang Cafe because that's where I edit my videos every weekend. Chaplang Tsap already. Then after that, I legit, although we used to live together, I bumped into Andrew there.
Yeah, it wasn't planned. I was there for other reasons. I can't recall what.
Yeah.
And then
we also bumped into Boyge.
None of it was planned.
Yeah. And then And then we were all sitting in the same table. Then we were talking. Then I was like, it's such a shame that this whole conversation wasn't recorded. Could have been a podcast. And they were like, what's that? And I said, no, it's just basically this guy like just records himself talk. And then they were like, you just record it, you got a camera, right? Then I'm like, yeah, let's just do it. So our first episode was in Chaplang Cafe.
Yeah, and it was spontaneous.
But before we started, I was like, we have to commit, once a week, I don't give it. We have to like commit, serious.
That is the toughest thing, man.
Then we're like, okay, just on you. Okay. So every week we would have to come up with a new topic. That's how it started, the genesis of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's only like, I think 2-3 months ago, I can say that we like really focused down on like what's the end goal lah. Because of Andrew's business, like, but what's the end goal?
Yeah,
how do we approach it? Let's take calculations backwards.
Too aggressive.
But I was running a 3-man group and I was like you.
Yes.
I was putting the
I
hat.
see.
Why are we even doing this? Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
But why?
Correct.
So what were the thoughts?
I think I don't know, when I started doing Yamcha sessions, I felt like to be honest, I felt it was a bit wishy-washy. I thought we were just doing it for fun, especially when we're doing more news-driven topics. But then when we started bringing guests on, I felt like I just enjoyed learning about people's experiences genuinely. So it was just sort of talk shop kind of thing. I didn't really find a direction about it.
Right.
I guess it's like after doing it for what felt like 2 years.
It's 2 years.
2 years? Yeah. Then I began questioning, like, dude, okay, seriously, guys. You know, like, I'm investing a lot of time. Right? Time is scarce. You know?
Wow, it took you 2 years to get to...
Yeah, it was all fun and games to me, in all honesty.
So at first you really was able to... at first you were really able to take the first 2 years with Yamcha sessions and it's like, okay, this is my time
Well,
to
it's
have
also like
fun
catch up
and
that
relax.
thing, like friends hang out.
It's like he moved out, right, eventually.
Right.
It's always nice to see him. You typically,
Family.
you know, right? But he's a funny guy.
Sure.
I've been friends with him for 1,000 years.
Right.
Right. It's just good to see everyone. Nice to just talk about things, right? Learn about someone else's experience. Honestly, just for fuck's sake. Yeah. And then, like, I guess like 3 months ago, we were like, okay lah, you know, just stop dicking around now.
No. Actually, there was a trigger to this. There's a trigger to it one. Okay, so right? My friend Praveen, I was sitting with him in the park because I'm a cheapskate. I don't want to spend so much money at the bar. Then he said, just take $1,000 lah. Then I'm like, why? He's like, no lah, Patreon lah, but I'm lazy to do all the Patreon shit. So he gave me $1,000. Just straight up. He wired it to me on the spot. He just QR paid 1,000. Then I'm like, what the fuck? So I came back and I was like, hey guys, we have $1,000. Then they were like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Then I was like, so what do we do? Should we get new equipment? Should we get better mics? Should we get I don't know, a mixer, something? Then Choc was like, realistically, you need more than 1,000. You need like 4 XLR mics. You need a mixer. You need XYZ. Then I was like, shit, that requires more than 1,000. So how like that? Then like realistically, how I mean, if you want to upgrade, then you have to earn money lor. So the OG idea, the OG idea was, let's do podcasts in cafes, promote their cafe, and get paid for it.
I see.
Yeah, that was the original idea.
But that's even much more hell at the time for audio and quality ones.
Yeah,
We didn't think that far though.
We didn't take that far. We weren't exactly audio connoisseurs also lah.
Right.
So because of that trigger, that's when we were like, so how do we earn money to get better equipment? Then okay lor, have to be serious lor.
So all this is actually earned through...
So far, yeah. So far.
Yeah,
Even the padding... The cameras, no lah. Cameras is my company camera lah.
Yeah, man, because it's like, dude, there's at least like, I don't know, 50,000 over here.
Probably. Especially the light. All this is also Choc's. But Choc joined in a bit later. Then he was like, hey, your sound, I cannot tahan.
Right. Yeah,
Back in like the basement days.
that's how I felt as well. So it's a second coming of Choc right now.
yes.
So I have to do something about this, man.
Yeah, but it's because they also know ma. Like we all know each other. So it's like you start to like build. I don't know, it's just happenstance lah.
Yeah.
But that was the trigger lah, the 1,000 ringgit from Pra lah.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Then we had like monetary goals to achieve. And then we took it like 10 steps further. God forbid these guys suddenly came up with the idea of having a cafe somehow.
Actually, we mentioned so many times already, but I don't know whether you drunk, tired, or like fucked up.
I don't know.
Right, Choc, you see so many fucking times already.
I mean, we're like doing a podcast. How does that translate into a cafe all of a sudden? I thought we just like, again, like digging around that. Right? You know, I really like shut down my seriousness when I'm here. You know, I'm kind of just like,
Yeah.
So the end goal for Yamcha session is to have a cafe. Although there's a cafe in Taman Bukit Indah called Yamcha now. Fucked up, right?
dude, chill lah. It's gonna jump out on you.
Yeah. So anyway, the end goal is to have a cafe where upstairs we do the podcast, and downstairs is a cafe where people can sit and watch the podcast live as we're doing a recording, so that you can watch the podcast live and you can monetize that business. And when guests come, they bring a crowd as well.
Wow, that is like that is pretty out of the box.
Yeah,
very
straight out of Left Wing kind of thing. Like
yeah.
like,
That is
unexpected. Yeah, you see where I'm coming from, right? It's like, how do we get from this to that? In any case, I feel like as many things in life are, right, nothing is quite set in stone, right?
It can change.
It's a good milestone to have from a monetary perspective. You can change your end goal along the way. But I think ultimately the next step is to grow from a profitability perspective.
Right? Actually, if you get enough money, go Japan, do podcast, that's also quite sick.
That'd be quite sick, yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be quite sick.
I think you could just do vlogging, and the people will probably want to see that more.
No man, but
you sessions vlogging edition, you know.
But it's like a company trip that thing.
Oh yeah.
Then we go there, then we were like, "Oi,
that's cool.
Podcast in Japan, oi."
I think for those kind of idea, it will be like the point of realizing that kind of idea, especially when it's so out of the box. It must happen with between 2 or 3 entities.
Definitely, I think we are. Yeah.
Meaning to say, for example, right now we're so strong in the podcast game, and then the restaurant or the cafe or the people like enjoying and the whole other psychology that has got to come from other people.
I see.
Probably, yeah.
Because the core strength that you guys have over here, that I find it, if I were to execute, I mean, my kind of style is that it would be a little bit tough to then go out of the box because I'm always in this box. I'm an in the box kind of guy. I study formats, content, left brain kind of stuff. I don't do creation. I do innovation. So there will be nothing new that comes from me, but my shit will always work. That's always how I take it. So if let's just say, if there's an out of the box kind of stuff, man, I gotta find someone who's good at like another thing that is
right.
That's gonna work with this, like some kind of crazy cafe that always wants a podcast.
Oh.
Yes.
And you guys are podcast who always wants a crazy cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
then
how
you
I
develop
see
that synergy, right, between the two separate entities.
Yeah. Then
that makes sense, right?
Then those 2 synergies will come together, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Oh, the cafe.
I feel like it's along the lines of you understanding the psychology of running reaction videos. It's like you understand the psychology that people want to be validated.
Yeah.
Right. And then you synergize that with your love for music, and then that creates that cycle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that like I feel like that synergy is important in a lot of aspects. Maybe what we need to explore is potentially synergizing with someone external.
Oh, go talk to the Yamcha Cafe before they tap.
Maybe it's cheaper when they are going to tap than you go there.
Oh wait, but coming back to the whole synergy and opening up the baby metal, and I talked about the hero guy, the why
hero
I
guy.
did the whole why I did reaction video is because I saw the one guy on YouTube. He did reaction, and I thought reaction was quite stupid until he hip hop head reacts to metal.
Yeah. Wow, that was so
That
far.
was so fast.
Yeah.
So then I checked it out and I was like, oh wow, damn, he's actually validating my opinion. I feel good about myself.
What's the guy's name?
Alex Hefner.
Alex Hefner.
Someday I'm gonna reach out to this guy. Seems like a nice chap as well. And then he has another video. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, that's it. I was like, oh, he validates me again. And after a while, I watched 50 of his videos, and I saw his channel grew from like maybe around like 200,000 subscribers to 500,000 subscribers.
Shit.
Very quickly. And then I realized
you're 1.7 mil now.
1.7 million now?
Yeah, you're 1.7 mil subscribers. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Was it Instagram?
Oh, wait, sorry. That's Alex Hefner is a poser. Never mind.
Oh, okay, yeah. So his YouTube should have at least about like 600,000.
600K, 660K, yeah.
So then I thought, wow, this is like a faster way.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, faster way as in like the production. You don't need to do new shit.
That's true.
Right. You just react to them.
You just react to them. Then of course, sometimes it's kind of hard to find your way, right? We're a little bit stubborn, but really, as time goes by, you find yourself, you're getting older. People don't know I'm like 31, so they still see me like 25, something like that. But the words I say, it sounds a bit old. Turns out the things that you want is actually just in front of you. But I didn't take that advice. So instead of going to music, what should I react to? Anime. I don't like anime. I should do anime because reaction gotta be something that you don't know. You gotta be foreign. And then people follow your journey and you become a fan. And then you organically talk about all those lingos, And then it's like, wow, I see this guy used to be not an anime fan and now he's an anime fan. So I started doing anime reaction. My God. It takes a long time, man. So I told John about this before. When you watch anime, some anime, it can be a little bit dry,
Yeah.
Like, especially when they like to do those, Okuba, Anata for like 5 freaking minutes. That's the primary reason why I don't like anime. So I start watching anime, and it's a reaction.
Right.
And my eyes are small. And you put it in an angle 45 degrees, it makes my eyes even much more smaller. So I'll be like reacting to anime, and I'll be like, but the reaction that you are actually, or the genuine reaction would just be,
Yeah.
right? So it was tiring to react to anime because it's 20 minutes for you to like sit through and try to entertain.
It's
the
exhausting.
crowd. It's exhausting. And you don't get new fans because you have to finish a whole cycle of 24 episodes of anime. Then only you get new fans. I was like, I can't do this. I started like One Punch Man, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Kai or whatever. Initially, which I had a lot of fans, Jojo, which I became a fan of.
Jojo Bizarre Adventure.
I didn't have people watching my Jojo, but I became a fan of Jojo, like huge. So, but it was taking too long of time.
Yeah.
Then after that, I decided to react to one of the anime opening, and the views shot up by, let's just say my anime has like 100 views. The anime opening reaction, I have about 1,000 views.
Wow.
It was obvious to me what I should do. So then after that, to start the whole cycle of people commenting, recommending music, I asked my girlfriend's sister to, hey, can you comment and just, can you react to Gorenje, please? Gorenje is Suyoku Naneru. So I reacted to that. Whoa, the views went even much more higher. That's like, my calling is here. Turns out I need to do music. Japanese music, because I don't know Japanese music. And that's it.
I see.
So that's how it went about.
I wish I had that whole Eureka moment.
Actually, I think you need to open your eyes to try looking for those Eureka moments. I feel very often, I'm not like criticizing anyone, right? But I feel like most of the time when we're doing something consistently, very difficult to introspect, very difficult to take a step back and ask yourself, okay, what's working, what's not? And then go back into it, right? Very, very difficult. But most of the time you're stuck in the trees and you can't step back and look at the forest.
Yeah.
It's true.
Absolutely.
Well, we also get lost in the process,
Yeah. It happens to me like fucking every day, but
all the time.
We autopilot already.
Yeah. So is this your full-time job? Is this something you do day in, day out?
I do this every day, but it's not my full-time thing. So I do this thing. The reason why I get into YouTube is because I want to get the 100,000 subscribers button.
Right.
For credibility wise.
I see.
Now, the original intention was because I did freelance videography.
Okay.
Freelance videography. So to go to the freelance videography, let's go back to the business side. Musical instrument, Bentley, right? Then I went to agency. So while I was working on agency, it's as a servicing. So John,
account servicing, like client servicing.
Okay. Is this
which
with
is BS
respect to advertising or
advertising?
I see.
Advertising. So servicing, you get to work with a lot of technical people. So you also get to see the trends. And at the time, social media was coming up. And then it was Facebook early days. I poke you, you poke me. Remember those days?
Yes, all too well.
Yeah, those are the... And back then, the metric for Facebook advertising is a like, comment, and share.
Yeah.
That's all they care about. That's all management care about, like, comment, and share. And that stigma or that thinking still stays to today. The higher management is like, where's the like, comment, and share? Nobody cares about that anymore. It's all about like funneling it now. Then social media then went into videography. And I was doing a videography work for a client. And then after that, I realized that, hey, you know what? Actually, today's social media video, it doesn't have to be fantastic. And that's where John's and my mentality sinks in already.
Yeah.
It's what I call the age of amateurism.
Yeah. Wow. Right. Damn, I never even thought of that term.
Like people just doesn't need like
high production value stuff.
It doesn't need high production value stuff.
It has to be real.
It has to be real. I remember meeting with one of the high production company that does videos. They quote like 100,000 kind of video, And then after that, few months later down the road, as the shift is changing even much, it's becoming even much more apparent. He told me that we're changing our agency to do 2,000 to 3,000 worth of video, and he can't stand it. Creatively, he can't stand it. Things that I've learned, proper story writing, framing and all this kind of stuff. It's out of the window. There's no, the 2000 and 3000 doesn't cover this cost. There's no lighting anymore. It's all about like trying to increase the brightness on the posts. There's no more lighting now. 2000, 3000. So then that's where I venture into video as well. And as I venture into video, I thought, what could be a better way to sell to clients? It can't be my amazing self-learned videography skill from YouTube.
It's the 100,000 plaque.
It's the 100,000 plaque that one fine day I would love to, at that time, one fine day I would love to meet the client and I don't have to sell anything. I just need to...
bring the plaque with you. Just put it on the table. Let me just put this here.
I'm just going to put this here, and my thinking is that we have to do content that sticks. You can't do one video. You got to do 50 videos. And then that's where you get to quote bulk. That's where you get to earn and you systemize your process. So
then you make it easier.
Yeah, I took all these things that I always thought and believe. Today, each time I make a YouTube video, it takes me about 1 hour in total.
Just that fast.
Just to do a video. Yeah. But pros and cons. You guys, I felt that your content is quality. My content is not quality. As in, your quality is that as time goes by, it goes really slow, the growth chart. So when it starts to grow, every step along the way, people know you guys. For me, I'm just a reactor. That's why I'm going over to the documentary direction.
I see.
The quality is higher.
Actually, the subset of Yamcha sessions is also, right, when we have different guests on, right, what would happen is, let's say I share it, and the guy will be like, hey, I was on the podcast. And then that guy taps onto his followers, and that's how the followers come to us. Because they're like, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
If I hear about him, why can't I hear about other people? That's how it's supposed to roll. But so far, fuckers don't subscribe, man.
Why? I mean...
Y'all fuckers, just watch. Get on next video. So high, I tell you. Fucker, click lah to subscribe. What the fuck?
Actually, I don't subscribe. I didn't subscribe.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, what the fuck,
I didn't
man?
subscribe to you guys.
Holy shit.
I watch all
but you watch everything already.
And I even comments on that.
Yeah.
Purely it's because I'm using a channel which I wanted to hide my identity. I didn't want to show my subscription. It's just automatic over there. Because I remember that I was just doing my channel and I got some subscription inside, and then suddenly I go inside my channel. How come it shows Peppa Pig? So then that's where I decided, I want to remove that. So,
but if you subscribe, you won't know the identity also.
At the time I didn't know whether, because some channel they'll show who are you subscribed to.
Yeah.
So I can see mine was showing to the public.
I see.
So then it just became a policy in my channel at the time, because you can always leverage on something, your name, or the first time I'm ever going to subscribe to somebody. You can make it interesting. It's not just a gimmick, but it's a campaign.
I see.
Campaign that you can do. What if I found Alex Hefner, the role model, and I say, it's like, guys, I need your help. I need your help to blast to his channel. I came here because of AVA Japan, and we're going to do a collab. So it's about making things exciting. So I'm saving all these things.
Very interesting perspectives you're giving.
Right. I never thought of that. Maybe I should do it on my channel. I'll be like, guys, if we hit 4,000 subscribers, I'll eat ass. I don't know, something, right? Already done, bro. You know what I mean? I should have done shit like that.
You know, the thing is that I mentioned to... Oh, it's getting warm now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it up.
But it's okay, I like that,
Oh, is it? Okay,
It's getting okay now. I mean, if you guys want, you guys can turn it up. But Yiheng was like a jump for you guys.
Yeah. Not the subscriber count as much as I would hope lah.
The algorithm, man, it's like it worked. So what I feel is that until you have maybe 100,000 subscribers, you can't do original content. That's how I feel.
You have to play with the whole what people want.
Keywords. Yiheng is a keyword.
Oh.
AVA Japan is not really a keyword now. Because I don't really have value. Yiheng has value. And what about, Aki from Japan?
Bro, yeah, man. Aki from Japan is blowing up right now.
Yeah.
Fucker react to Roti Canai also. People suck dick. We fucking love his shit.
I followed him for quite some time. Dude's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But there are also a lot of Japanese people who came to Malaysia and doing channels.
Japanese reacts to Malaysian relationships. Japanese reacts to char kway teow. That's it, man.
So I thought that the growth would be faster. I mean, I got excited. So that's why I was like, oh man, how do we do this Yamcha sessions even bigger? You know, that's the thing that I always love to do. You know, how do we make this thing better? So I mean, why don't you guys just bring in? Wow, you guys are still doing it. I always had this thought that I want to share with you guys and see what you guys think about bringing other YouTubers inside. It doesn't have to be big; it can be incremental.
Yeah.
Let's just say Yiheng never happened, right? You brought in a 8,000 subscribers guy, and then you go to the next guy, and it's like, hey, 9,000. You know, I can bring in 9,000.
You leverage on the guy's search also lah, basically.
Exactly like what you said earlier.
Actually, I want to ask one, but I also paise. You know why or not? Because I feel like we're such a small podcast. It's like what, 400 subs only, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right. And like you as an 8,000 subber, right? I like, fuck man. I feel like I don't want to ask simply because I don't take advantage of that whole aspect. Unless the guy asks me. Like Yiheng, he asked one. Because he's like, I'll just ask you.
I watch every Yiheng video.
Yeah, and he's a fan lah.
I'm a fan too.
Yeah. You're a fan too? Yeah, it's fucking great shit, dude.
Yeah. He and I, again, John knows this. He and I are actually in the same company once, but different generation.
Yeah.
We share the same boss.
What?
Yeah.
Which company? Can you say?
I think I'll keep it on the down low on that. But
he said it in his podcast.
He said it.
Yiheng said it.
Yeah, I mean, you can just trace. You know. Okay. Yeah, you can just trace. I mean, people who is like me, AVA Japan, you know, nothing to do at home, you know, you cycle. I mean, I can trace. I even know where he lives, actually. I don't know where you live because you don't have a log, but I mean, some people can get quite crazy. For me, it's because I'm just an avid follower of things.
Sure.
I want to follow. But I was working out in the same gym as him and I didn't know it was him.
Damn.
Yeah.
But really smart guy all around, I feel.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
And his content is, it's just good. I mean, I saw his growth because back then it was circulated around the company we were working in. Same thing. Persistence, not great content. I'm sure he cares about how he looks as well, like all of us do. I care about how I look in terms of my weight. You know, I'm sure he does because he exercises a lot.
Yeah.
And then you see his change starting to go. His format. Back then, he would sit down and talk about the 4 differences about typography and stuff like that. And then today he does his short podcast. Hey, what's up? You know, it's back to Yiheng podcast. Today we're going to be...
This guy, you are a true fan.
I'm a true fan of everything I follow, you know. So I know quite a lot of shit, you know, in terms of the things I know. Like Jojo, man, if you guys want to talk about Jojo. Ooh.
Jojo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, not today for that one. So yeah, I mean, like, back to what you were saying, I don't know, man. I just kind of feel that people who are still growing up before 100K subscribers, I don't think they mind, though.
Is it?
I feel, I mean, I look at my 8K subs and I'll naturally look at someone who has 25K subs.
Fun fact, right? There is a junior in the same SMK Sri Setapak, right? Who is also a damn famous YouTuber. Yeah. He's I don't know whether I should say it or not. But he got featured my vlogs in his vlogs before also.
Yeah, why not?
But nobody like picked up on mine, bro. Mine is like damn underground.
Yeah, he's pretty famous though.
Yeah, he's quite famous. You know, I don't know whether you know him or not.
Yeah, you shared to me before.
Right.
Yeah.
He's damn famous. But how to ask him lah?
I've actually not heard of him before. Because everyone is in their own niche.
Oh, true.
Everyone's on their own.
He's on the U Mobile ad, you know. Guardian also, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man, I've not. Oh damn.
But he's like with the Genie Boy crowd also lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think
Quite big really.
that's why earlier I was saying guys who are before 100K subscribers.
Yeah, lor.
Because once you go into 100K subscribers, which I don't know how it feels like, I just feel the game is different. But everyone, the guys who are before 100K, I feel like you can do. Yeah.
Collabs, whatever lah. Work together, people.
I tried collabing with a guy from US before. He got 50K subscribers. He was nice, but it didn't happen. He was politely rejecting me.
But I see.
I have to figure out. Oh, he just rejected me, you know. But the 10K subs, the 12K, they did it together with me, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bro, we haven't hit like 500 eh.
So you
2 years already some more. But then again, our quality shy like quite like in the beginning and all that.
My perspective on Yamcha sessions is that it's not about the subscribers count. I mean, as an outsider. But it's about, these guys, they're coming up, man.
You think so?
I think so.
Everybody says that, but then like, We still like
Alright, so-
400 and crawling.
So
400 and crawling motherfuckers, guys.
So I guess if I share it on the point of view, it's like quantity no, because you guys we have the metrics to see quantity no, but quality yes. That's what I feel like.
Quantity, no.
I mean your quantity of views
Yeah,
and
the sheer-
subs.
yeah la.
But the quality is improving, and once again, after today's podcast, your sound is gonna get better, and then who knows? I don't know. You got some technological shit, 3D things start popping up on the screen. Yeah, I mean,
what the fuck?
Maybe.
How the fuck did we get there, dude?
No, because the progression I saw you guys had was
Outdoor cafes.
outdoor cafe, a room without the paddings,
Yeah. Echo like fuck.
a boom mic, a fish lens that see you stretch out at the side.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Lashmin's, hey, shout out to Lashmin. I don't know you, man, but I know you enough. His arms were stretched out. What's going on? To then after that, all these things. I mean, I could really name all those things that you guys went through. Like,
Yeah.
Surely can, man.
I can, and I look at my own channel, I see those things I went through, for example, the colors. I was so blue in my initial videos, my LUTs. It was so blue. And then slowly I figured out, oh, wow, damn. So this is how you do color grading.
Oh.
And
The incremental improvements.
the incremental. So I think, while the quantity wise haven't quite picked up for you guys, but the quality has improved a lot. Every step of the
Thanks,
way.
man. I mean,
Really
I feel like it's just, I think sometimes the numbers just get to you. Then
It
how
does.
you're like, why am I doing this? Right? You start to question it sometimes, but like, why the fuck am I wasting so much time and effort and all that? But it's tiring, man.
But to tie it back to more on your side, right? So I guess the game plan is to get that 100K plaque so that you get to do videography.
Legitimately,
I
colonial.
dropped videography because that was the time where I was
I
trying
see.
to figure out what I was supposed to do.
But then music is the
got
center.
it.
New music is when I retire.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to go Japan, retire. You want to retire by 40. I always wonder what are you going to do after 40.
I don't even know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I always wonder.
I'll probably work lah, but very passively, maybe
Grab driver, talk to people.
not so random.
Welcome to the podcast.
My fucking radio only plays Yamcha sentences.
It's going to be a 2 hours ride. I'm going to fetch you from KL all the way to
I'll take a massive detour. I don't give a fuck where you go.
Rate me 0 stars.
I dare you.
You're on the ride, man. We'll see. I guess it's sort of like turn into after you're 40, you can just sort of like let's take
Chill lah.
chill
And
and
do whatever I want, right? Maybe start my own business, and I don't give a fuck if it's like profitable, losing money, or that's not too much,
To that point,
right? Yeah, if it's like like let's say I don't know, I care about the environment, right? Maybe I can start a business that helps the environment, maybe as big a scale as I can. Doesn't have to be a profit making machine. I don't care if I make profits at all. It's a zero priority.
right.
Just focus on fixing this shithole.
You just want to make sure that you get enough of a passive income.
Yeah, and then I can live my
You
lifestyle,
can live your
and
life.
I can help Mother Nature, for example, right?
Yeah.
So that's the plan at least.
I used to work under a boss who had the same goal and is 2 years away from his retirement at 40 years old.
Oh shit!
He's trying hard. I haven't quite connected with him, but
I see.
it'll be interesting to hear his story, and then it's like follow up your story and see, wow, damn,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
I've done the math lah, right? So you have to like project your income and your savings and like right how much you have to get as a nest egg, and then project the returns on investment, assuming you invest that nest egg, and then hopefully that's enough to supplement your lifestyle,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So 40 can be done.
We got buffer time. I mean, 40 is just a goal, but
Yeah,
you
like
like
if you-
41,
If
42.
you
that
do
type
it
of thing.
later, do it earlier, right?
Yeah.
Life throws curveballs lah.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
Right. We gotta
That's
work around there. Lah. We haven't even gotten to the questions, lah,
Oh, damn.
but it's okay. But we can now.
Yeah. That's
Let's get on to it.
Okay, wait. So maybe we can start with your origin with AVA Japan. How did it all start?
So it started with wanting to get the plaque, and then after that, I started getting over to anime. Then after that, going into the musical reaction, and now I've come to a point where I realized that if I keep on going, and the algorithm hasn't quite favored me, I have a lot of comments that says, "Man, the algorithm bless you." I say, "Really? How? I didn't see it because I followed the same guy who does exactly the same thing as me."
Oh yeah, we had this. Yeah.
And then after that, all of a sudden, as soon as he hit 5,000K, he did a thank you 5,000 subs, and then he went to 25,000 subs.
Holy shit.
And I was like so close. I even did a podcast where I say collab with this guy, and people in my channel, yeah, you and that guy, a nice guy by the way, you and that guy are the two reactors that I follow along. I shot him a message, I saw him an email, I did a podcast, then I stripped down one section just like you guys did, and say collab with this guy. He went to 25k subs. I don't think he's gonna work with me. I want to work with him. I'm trying my best. I guess, yeah. So I don't know what happened over there. So I can continue doing what I do. I get about like 200 subs to 170 to 200 subs a week. But it hasn't quite went up higher. So I'm going to try to go into the documentary route to spike up.
To diversify it a bit. And okay.
Yeah, I have about like 2 documentaries inside and it's doing quite well. It's like doing better than a lot of my reactions.
Stuff. I see. What does AVA stand for?
So probably 50,000 subs. AVA name reviewer.
Wow.
I mean,
this guy leveraging everything. I love it. I love it. So smart.
I mean, some people might know what AVA is. AVA started as a webcomic.
Yes.
And why I love Yamcha sessions is because I used to have a 3-man team, including myself, 3-man. We did the same stuff. I wear your hat actually, and you wore one of my friend's hat, and Boyge actually wore another my friend's hat. The roles are the same. The Joker, the glue, the social guy, the brain, the rationale, the left side. Exactly the same thing. So it started as a webcomic, and I just wanted to build on digital marketing businesses as a young guy at the time.
Right.
Boss asked me to learn digital marketing. I want to learn. So then a friend was into anime, Goku versus Superman. I said, you know what, we can build on this thing. So what's the idea? So the idea is that you want to compare, Goku, Superman, Luffy, and Mr. Fantastic, Rubber and Rubber.
Sure. Interesting.
Those kind of stuff. Back then, a Screw Attack or Battle Screw Attack. It was a popular YouTube channel back in those days. So then, okay, we gotta have a character. The character is called Akira. Because of Japan, Akira.
Yeah. The motorbike one.
Motorbike, yeah. But it wasn't called because of Akira. It's just, I don't know, a generic name that's so popular. I don't know about anime, so he did. So he was in charge of it. And then another side is supposed to call Anakin. It's supposed to be a representation,
Skywalker,
right? West and Japan. So it was a webcomic, and we did it. We don't know how to draw, both of us. We just drew like it was
doodles.
Doodles. It looked shit. I didn't draw like he drew it. And then after that, we brought in a guy who is really able to draw. And so he did. Then after that, we start making long form comics, debate between Anakin and Akira. Who's better, Goku?
So it's the Eastern versus Western thing.
Yeah. So then I came in as like, I don't think this format and this content, I don't think it works. We don't have to stop, but I just don't think it works too much. I was quite an ass also back then. It's quite an ass. So then we went to short form comics because web comics are blowing up in the internet space.
Yeah.
So let's go into there, and that's what we did. We produced the whole web comics. We would produce for 2 or 3 months. The wrist would hurt a lot.
Yeah.
We shortened the production time from 9 hours to 45 minutes per.
Was that a full-time thing?
It was a part-time, full-time thing. Every week we would just do it from day and night. No social life, no girlfriend, just
flashing out.
Yeah, every single week. It was toxic. But it was growth. It
was a website, right?
It's a website. Yeah. Well, we're still great friends today. We still connect back on the old times because we learn about our past mistakes.
Yeah.
And reflect together.
How did that translate into the YouTube element?
So the web comic, eventually the partnership fizzled out. It was a lot of stuff that young guys could not bear anymore. It's like we want to grow, but no social life, but pressure. How do we do it? And then it fizzles out. Then after that, I love passion projects. I always wanted to do something on the side. So then I still took on AVA Japan. And then after that, I just transform it to whatever it is today. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Cool.
Now it is.
Hold on.
And then eventually I just try to branch out into other stuff, podcasts or documentaries.
To diversify whatever's within the AVA Japan account on YouTube, rather.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember we talked about how you were doing music, right? Under Bentley, right? Is that where you learned all your terminologies and everything like that?
Oh yeah, man. I love music. my musical journey was that Linkin Park was the shit. Everybody acts the fact of the matters can. Those kind of stuff. And I was tuned into Linkin Park for the coolness, the music. And back then, Brad Delson, the guitarist. If you guys know Linkin Park in detail, back then.
I only know Chester, and he died.
Jesus.
So let me ask you guys. If I ask you guys to name a song that you know Linkin Park from, what song would that be?
Oh, dude, I'm terrible with song names.
Okay,
is it Calling in My Skin?
You got a hum? You got a hum that you remember?
No.
Right. Okay. So you kind of answered the question already with Calling. So because Linkin Park has two phases. The rap rock days, and then the mainstream thing that they did, which is
rap rock, isn't it like with Shinoda, and then like he does
the rap. Paper cut, crawling one step closer.
Yeah.
Then after that, it went to like 1,000 Suns. So it went to like the Catalyst, leave out all the rest.
Okay.
It was a little bit much more popular. It's a different phase. It was a different phase. So back then, rap rock was so cool. You got Linkin Park, Limp Bizkit, Crazy Town, Korn. You got all those.
Oh my god, Korn, man!
And Linkin Park, the guitarist would use a guitar called Stage Master.
Okay.
The shape of it, Stage Master. It was so dope.
You Google that shit.
Yeah, Stage Master. And you can type Stage Master Brad Delson. The look and the shape, and it's also usually what rockers would use to play.
Okay. It was like electric guitar.
It is so this is a Stratocaster. And this is a Stage Master. Okay. And it looks cool. And I wanted to get it.
Okay.
So then I asked my dad, hey, can I learn an instrument? Electric guitar, maybe no, but we have a classical guitar, So he sent me to lesson instead of playing like, Linkin Park songs. I have to get into a classical stance, this kind of stance.
Then you play acoustic.
And I play classical, and I have to play like ding, 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 ding. All those guys who learn classical, what? It's the first song that you ever learn. And I was like, no, this is not it for me. So I stopped the class, but I never stopped guitar. So fast forward a few years later, during the college time, when they have like 3 hours break, I would go to my friend's place, and he would have exactly that Stratocaster red color.
What the fuck?
And I would just self-learn. I'll self-learn myself Metallica, even though I don't like Metallica. I would just self-learn. It sucks. It sucks. When I say I self-learn, I'm not saying that I did well with Metallica. I sucked. But that's where I learned from there. 1 year after that, I start to teach guitar.
Shit.
I teach guitar.
Hi, welcome back to the interruption that is advertising. First of all, thank you for the Patreons for paying patronage to the Patreon page. Whoa. If you guys are interested in paying patronage as well, please do consider, because we are kind of broke. Any amount of cash would help. We also do advertising. 30 seconds per ad, 50 ringgit. If you decide you want to advertise your brand, product or whatever, we are here. Do hit us up on the Instagram. Also, if you have a venue, event space or whatever, and you feel like, hey man, the Yamcha Sessions podcast would really look pretty sick in this location, do hit us up. We are down to do the podcast anywhere. We are a flexible bunch. Now back to the podcast. Enjoy!
Guy, you
1 year later you teach guitar?
1 year later I teach guitar. I would hand out flyers around Setapak. I print
no
myself.
Fucking way, bro. Are you serious?
You guys probably got it, man. I guess. I would hang out around, and then after that, sometimes the guards would stop me. I have to go meet the community chairman of the area, and then he will see me, a young guy. Oh, you're from here. Oh, okay, no, but keep it up, And then, so I got some students around here, and I'll teach them my methodology as a young guy around like maybe college time. That time, my methodology is I play the song you like. At that time, and I'll teach them Seven Nation Army. Yeah, so
very interesting. So entrepreneurial.
Yeah. I didn't know I was that back then, but looking back, it's like, oh man, these things are actually pretty much adding up. So then after that, of course, generally you go play with bands. So I start playing with bands, and we played for quite some time. Then just like Andrew, I was like, why are we doing this?
Wow.
Why are we playing other people's songs? Because we will pay recording sessions to record. You
got to pay for the studio and all that shit as well.
We don't only pay for the studio, we will pay for the studio rehearsal so that we can put out a official cover recording.
What the fuck?
Just for ourselves, not to sell. Just for ourselves. Just a milestone. After a while, it's like, after we did the first one, it's like, why are we doing this? It's like, it didn't quite click to me. So I'm more of a lone wolf kind of guy. So instead of asking the band to write music together, it's like, guys, I'm going to start writing music now. So I wrote all of the instrument track, even though I don't know how to write tracks. Besides guitar, I just write all of it and presented to them. Yeah, let's do that. And I didn't got picked up because commitment. This is where I appreciate what you guys are doing. The partnership, people coming together. It's tough, man. It's really tough. So I would write 10 tracks myself, different genres, different genres. And then after that, I got the whole thing on MIDI, the Garage Band, something like GarageBand. It's on Guitar Pro 5 lah. We got it all on the MIDI, and then I was able to play the whole thing. Oh man, I got another friend with me, the one who did AVA Japan. He was my pal, and he still is my pal. So we got the whole thing. We start writing lyrics, and that's why I tell John, damn, I can't write lyrics, man. I hate writing in general. It sucks, I don't like it. Yeah. So I wrote my whole music from sound, from melody.
But hearing first and then writing, right?
Yeah, I will make my melody based on my mouth. It's like, let's just say, something like that. I was like, oh, okay, I quite like this shit. I'll develop it further, and then I'll put the chords behind it. And then after that, I'll put the bass line. And bass line, to start simple, is just one note. It's like ding, 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 ding. Then I got the whole, and then I don't know drums. So I just take whatever songs that are available, Linkin Park, I take that Crawling in my skin drum, paste it in, oh, this sounds good. I got my drums inside. And it's certified good because it's by Linkin Park.
Right, so it has to be good.
Yeah, it has to be good. At the time I'm thinking it has to be good. So then after I got the drums, I work in reverse. My guitar got to be better now. After I got the guitar, my bass got to be better. My melody is there already, the whole melody. So then after that, it's time to write lyrics. So that's how I get into my...
It's a reverse. Normally people normally you write the song.
So fucking interesting. Basically broke down
the whole part of the song, like the music.
You broke down song creation.
Oh, yeah. I like breaking things down.
Into segments based on melody.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so fucking foreign to me. It's like you're taking something that I do on a daily basis, right? A complex problem, you break it down to smaller pieces. But doing it in something that I have literally close to fucking zero knowledge about.
Right.
Like tunes, like melody. I remember John is the one who taught me, right? When you listen to a song, that there are several layers to listening to it. Right? I think like most of my life, right? I'm like 26, right? I think most of my life, so easily more than 13 years, I listened to a song on the first layer, I don't know how to explain this to you, right? So I'm listening to a song, I don't even study it. I don't think about it. It's just sound. It's just noise, right? And then it's like when you I think you told me in passing, it's like, oh, do you hear the beat, or do you hear the backup singers? Do you hear that?
Then only he realized.
Second layer, I'm like, holy shit, every fucking song has multiple layers. I've been lied to my whole life.
No, I mean, if you listen to a cover and the guy is like, okay guys, today I'm going to play Taylor Swift. Then you're like, then after she starts sing, then you're like, quite flat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like, I don't know if it's a personality thing. I have no inclination.
Yeah, I think so.
To how to learn music. Yeah.
Like for me, I love to eat, but I can only rate food whether it's good or it's bad.
Right.
That's it. I don't know what ingredients inside. So when I saw John, it's like, wow, this is technical. It's like,
yeah.
So, it's just different, like. It's like what you enjoy, and then you kind of like want to go dive deeper because you're like, why they do it this way?
And I think not only that, you dive in deeper. It's also the immersion into that thing where you actively does it.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are in the game of like trying to retire in 40. To me, those kind of stuff that you're doing,
you would have to do your own research.
You have done it, you try and error, and you can see things can work whether or not just by looking at it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
I think it's just like different people, different.
Yeah, but speaking of layers, like, for example, Metallica song, if you hear the guitar, do you guys know Metallica?
Yeah, I know. I only know Sandman.
Right.
But my tuning is them off.
Right. You got it right. So let's just say that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so let's say like dun, 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 and then dun, ja, 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 then after that the dun, 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 ja, ja. Do you know that part itself, they record 40 times.
What the fuck?
So there are 40 layers in one guitar. Something like that.
It's to stack, is it? They stack it, is it?
It's to stack to make it 40. Beefer so much.
Holy shit.
So just the guitar itself, you have 40 layers.
How do they play it live?
I mean, the live is different because the live they got amps, but studio productions are different.
Oh.
Studio productions are like it's a different form. It's a different
40 times.
Yeah. I did so that's how I learned is that after I did my whole MIDI writing, I did the lyrics, though it's not so good, but I got the lyrics. What's the next step? You got to record it, man. So my friend, who has a friend, kind enough, works in a studio, offers the studio. So we would record the studio at night because they have to do the studio working in the daylight. I would go in at 8 o'clock together with my friend. My friend had to work also. So he would go there just to fetch me there. He'll record for 2 to 3 hours. Then he'll take a sleep. I'll record throughout the whole night. And then in the morning, I'll fetch him back to work. And then I'll go back to sleep. And the whole cycle repeats for 2 months. And I would record my own guitar for like just 2 layers. 1 layer took me 8 hours. I'm not that skilled player.
Because you fuck up, what? It's normal.
Yeah, you fuck up.
Then you need to restart the recording again.
Yeah, so if you go back to AVA Japan for a while, and you can play the sound, because that's my music. Yeah, you just go to the first video. Yeah, and the first song that comes out, that's my song.
Oh, oh, you did that?
I did that, yeah. So you can just unmute.
You're on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the problem is it's not gonna play because
okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how this works. Oh, okay, got it.
You play the drums,
just MIDI. Then turn the sound to realistic. So it's supposed to be like da-na-na, 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 and it's supposed to be the singing part. It's like, I've sung the song in hell, the sin that I've achieved.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like that. So
do you know how we got the Yamcha session song?
It's a stock music, I know. I heard it on Yiheng.
Wait, what? No, it's not stock.
It's not stock, man. Yiheng used the same music.
You use that music?
Yeah, use that music.
In one of his episodes or constantly?
One of his episodes.
Oh.
Just as a backup track. Yeah.
Dude, it was one guy, right? His name is DJ Quads on SoundCloud. And then he got flagged because he keep taking people's music. And then I'm like, whose song is this? Fuck it lah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's how it came? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So you can actually go check out a lot of guys on YouTube that just offers music and they're not going to copyright. You just need to credit them.
Yeah. SoundCloud, I do that because I speak to the artist personally and then they say, just use it, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if he puts it out like that, a lot of people will just take the music. After a while, right, if you check out a lot of stock sounds, right, or sounds that are royalty free, you hear it everywhere.
Oh.
The same sounds, the same songs.
Yeah. Fuck. I didn't know he used it in his episode also.
I mean, just one of it lah.
Yeah.
I mean, he might not even know because you're just like you'll just be like compiling the list of royalty free song and then just plug it and put it in.
It's so fucking sad how people spend so much time making all that music and then it becomes free.
Mm.
They never get enough credit, man.
About that.
They never get enough credit, man. I swear to God, the video people get all the credit, man.
Yeah, that's true.
The music industry, I feel, is just damn sad. But then when you're big, you're damn big lah.
Yeah.
I think you're bigger than the video guy already. Because you know, right, when you're editing and you're featuring your own film, so you're like, oh, hi, welcome guys. No, you're the star of the show, but you're like up to 1 million subs and then you're like, okay, you're there, but you're not Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? The music guy, right, when he transcends, right, he's like legend, you know. Like you shake your leg, right? Wow, Elvis Presley, he's dead, you still talk about him. Michael Jackson, then you're like, wow, the guy's dead, but I still remember. You know what I mean?
I saw this Facebook post about Maroon 5, right? You know, I don't know, like they had like this music video that came, or maybe not music video, right? This some shit going on, right? They said that 3.5 billion views.
Wow.
I was like, that's half the fucking world.
She will be loved.
I don't know what metric that was, but 3.5 billion of anything is going to tend to be quite a lot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those music things. Even if you see like those like like generically popular music, right? You release
like The Weeknd and shit.
Yeah, release a new music video. Holy shit, the views are like fucking godlike, right?
Yeah,
next level.
But it's like the metric that you don't know also because it's like, you know, Spotify, right? When they show you like number of plays, it's like what makes you the guy clicked play once and he's like, oh fuck, I need to pause, I need to go take a shit. Pause, take a shit, and play again. Then it's 2 plays already. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't know how the metric is.
True.
So we don't know all this. But then you become Taylor Swift. Then after that, people are like, wow, fuck. Taylor Swift.
Yeah. But just going on to the music, is that I recorded it. And then after that, the next step is that, wow, how do we actually piece it up together? That's where I learned frequencies.
Oh.
That's where I learned that, wow, you record two things. It sounds good, but it sounds bad at the same time.
What the fuck?
It's like, it sounds like,
Does that even make any sense?
it's like more ketchup doesn't mean it's good. You gotta put the right amount of ketchup inside.
Oh.
It's like more tomato to make the ketchup is good. But once you got the ketchup, you gotta like control your ketchup. But more tomato is good. It's like more tomato is squeezed to make the ketchup. So it's like more guitar to put on a layer is good. But then after that, you have to tune it down. So you have to cut the frequencies, the bass, gotta match the.
It's the amount. It's the amount.
It's the amount.
Oh.
The bass gotta match with the drums. You know, you gotta like make sure everything is balanced, pan at the right time, creatively. I just got exhausted with the whole process of making music because I was only able to do 4 instruments together with a friend. Then I listened to music. I was like, wow, thousands of things. I'm so marveled by it. So that was how I was able to react music based on my interests. So it came to be like that.
But it's the terminology thing that you learn, right? Is always via like you're interested. That's why you learn lah. You have to find out lah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I got all of these things.
Okay. When you were doing this whole like advertising, social media, and all that, right? When was the turning point where you decided, hey, I think I'm just going to do YouTube full time? And what was the trigger?
Well, advertising was after advertising, I went on to work with someone else, and then after that, I worked on with someone else until MCO happened. So the trigger was that being young, you have a Wing Kyung, right? Wing Kyung.
My ex-boss.
Your ex-boss in an agency. So I had my own version as well. In a small little agency I'm working, he taught me everything, to dissect everything. If you don't know how to create, if you don't know how to copy, don't create. So he's a designer by profession. But he's,
if you don't know how to copy, create.
Don't create.
Or don't create.
Yeah, if you don't know how to, as a designer, he would say, you know, I want you to design this magazine cover. And then the designer would just go ahead and he will give you, I want you to design it in this style. So then she will come back with a different style. Well, the style is not the thing. It's not the biggest concern. The thing is the makeup of the design, the structural design in the art itself. So it's like, can you replicate? Do you have the skill to see through what these things are, to come up with the same copy and then create, innovate from it? So he taught me how to do those things. So whatever that, the YouTube way of doing things or the music, that's where I got it from. I break down things because I was taught by that guy. So then slowly social media thing happened, and then I just went to video and it was a freelance thing. And then after that, MCO happened. The company I was with, it's a startup, so it's a bit tough. And my salary was sticking up like a sore thumb, because it's a young team and I'm not so young, so you know lah. Sure. So then that's where I did YouTube, not as a full time, still a part time.
Still part time.
Yeah, not really here to become a YouTuber actually. Yeah. So
is there an end goal for all this?
100,000 subscribers.
And then post that.
I've asked myself that question, 1 year ago. I asked my friends, because I'm a very objective kind of person. Okay. So if I reach 100,000 subscribers, what do I do? Do I just drop it? Because you have to find new meaning. And sometimes finding new meaning is quite tiring. It is. Right? Because you can get excited for the new meaning for like 2 weeks. And then after that, you realize, wow, this new meaning means I have to do this.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So then it just come into a point of view that I thought that AVA Japan is just a platform builder. Like I will want to work with a lot of people, and I try to do the same as well. I build markets, and then I bring people who are interested to do something. Like maybe you want to design a comic, maybe you want to launch a T-shirt, maybe you want to do something about what I have the crowd. Use my crowd. So I treat it as like that. If I have 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers will maybe equate to, 200,000 views every 2 days, Right. Then, hey, I got 200,000 views every 2 days. You want to do something? I want to do something, but I'm only here to build my market. So you got the technicality, you want to do a board game, a video game, or whatever stuff, come do it, use my market. But you got to be Japanese. You got to stick to channel.
Right.
So that's why.
So you stick to the niche of sorts as well.
I stick to the niche, Stick to the niche. So it's supposed to be a platform building.
I see.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely true, man. Sometimes when you think about your meaning and all that, right? Then you're like, sometimes you just want to have fucking fun also, right? Then you keep thinking, overthinking. Then you're like fucking tired, right?
I don't want to be that guy. Yeah. But I am that guy.
What is it?
Yeah, I mean like, It's been a long time since I had mama 飲茶 with people because I thought it's just pointless. You know?
Shit, man.
I mean, I became that guy. And especially when you get older, when you have kids, you will become that guy. You start to hang out with friends who have kids because, man, you know, it settles our problem. Our kids can play together. We can rest.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not about cruelty or manipulation of people with agenda. It's just that I like projects. I like goals. I like milestones. And yeah, I just want to focus on doing that. So I don't want to be that guy. It's like people is watching on YouTube right now. I'll be like, oh, this guy is sure not, you know. But I literally turned my hobbies into projects. Like my girlfriend who would love this Chinese song. And I thought that your voice is so good. Can you record it now? You know, it's like, I'm so obsessed.
With the process.
I see.
The process and let's build on top of something. That's what I'm obsessed with. So that's what I do.
I feel like my obsession is just doing. Then after I get lost in it, then I'm like looking at the tree, right? Like literally, like the tree bark is in my face. And then Andrew's like, "Hey, you got see the forest?" And I'm like, "What forest?"
I see chlorophyll.
I see IKEA only. Yeah, I see chlorophyll only, bro.
So I have a perception on that though. I have a thought on that. Like, because everybody has different personalities and there's so many ways to succeed in life, be it monetary, being happiness, and stuff like that.
True.
So I'm always envious of your kind because you were similar to my friend who is a similar type.
Okay.
You guys are much more creative, free form, free will.
Yeah.
Just things that you don't expect the ideas to come up. The ideas that you guys come up will not come up for people like me. It's just there's no way. Our way of thinking, our personality, our left brain, or whatever you call it, it doesn't allow us to stray. And straying is very important. Balance makes sense.
Balance.
So that's where I feel that your strength is about those areas that I could never get into.
I mean, I think it stemmed from boredom lah when I was a kid lah.
Like your curiosity has always been something else.
Dude, there was one time I wanted to make Andrew laugh because I pissed him off. Then Andrew was like, I'm fucking pissed, you know. Then I took off my pants, you know. Then he like, he's still straight faced. And I was in the kitchen, you know. Then I took off my underwear. You could see my dick. Then he was like, the fuck are you doing? Then I started pissing in the kitchen. Andrew was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, are you guys on the One Piece thing? Are you guys into One Piece?
He's compulsory forced to.
I still haven't fucking finished. I'm in chapter 900 already, and MJ is like, "Bro, you reached 1100." I'm like,
right.
Every week I wait, it gets worse.
Right. I remember you were catching up on the chapters. I heard that you are like just passing the motion. I mean, I get the feeling you're passing the motion.
I need to just finish it, dude, because it's just sometimes it's too draggy. There are some elements is damn good, like you know, right? When I watch certain anime, there's a certain feeling to it. And I'm like, fuck, wow.
Oh, you watch it?
I watch anime and I read also. So One Piece I read.
I can't stand watching One Piece.
It's too slow.
It's so slow.
No, I cannot watch One Piece too. Fuck that shit. I only can read One Piece and that's because it's fast. And it's, bro, when they do their paneling for One Piece, can you pull up like any One Piece paneling?
Dude, bro, you can't read anything there.
It's like a karangan, you know. Look at that.
It's a lot.
It's a karangan, bro.
And not only that,
it's so messy.
It's so messy. But if you check out the color version, ooh.
Yeah. True. Their shading and all is damn nice.
But the black and white, wow.
It's so messy.
I can't stand it too. I'm just waiting for the color version. See, it's so...
It is detailed.
Amazing.
But it's still too heavy for me. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's quite
heavy. Like 30% text. And you're like, bro, who's going to read that?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
There's a lot going on.
And it's also because I'm spoiled. Like, we grew up reading Dragon Ball and Naruto. And it's very clean.
Yes.
It's very like ratioed out, very nice. Like if you search Naruto, you search Dragon Ball, right? It's like so clean. Look at that. Wow. Fuck, look at that Sasuke picture. Dude, damn sick. And it's epic.
Epic as fuck.
Yeah, bro. My God. You look like he's gonna shit.
Epic.
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
If you look at Bleach, I think it's too empty. So I think Naruto and Dragon Ball is a good
balance.
mix. Yeah. Recently I started reading Demon Slayer. I finished watching and then I read and then I bought the manga again to read. And I'm like, I think it's quite good also, the balance.
Yeah. It's actually quite clean, quite neat. I brought up One Piece was because just based on the conversation we're talking about, I mean, you are.
Because your mouse pad,
Huh?
Because your mouse pad,
I mean, I'm a big fan of One Piece.
Okay.
But going back to the personality, to me, you're like Luffy, you know? And we are like Zoros, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Right, 100%, right?
Yeah.
We're like Zoros and you are Luffy. So, yeah, different strengths, man. Oh, you're a big fan of One Piece?
I'm not a big fan, but I read it up to, I don't know, chapters like 600 something.
Then you stop.
Halfway through, yeah.
It's such a shonen thing though, don't you think? Like the main character is always like the guy that's loud, but then not so smart, but then like go with his feeling, and then after that, like...
I mean, it's for Shonen Jump, so...
Shonen is boy, right? I think in Japanese.
Yeah. Shoujo is for girl.
Yeah. It's like such a generic thing, I swear to God. It's even Naruto is the same fucker.
Man, I don't know if you have enough fans who are watching One Piece, but I just want to say this. You know, every One Piece stories they repeat, maybe you guys already know already.
Huh? What do you mean What do you mean
It's
they repeat?
Based on world building, right?
Yeah.
So everywhere there's a world build,
Yeah.
politically driven or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's gonna lead up to a fight just like any other story.
Yeah.
But then if you see the structure also is that Luffy is of course being saved for the last battle, which is still a common thing. But after you read enough about it, you're gonna expect that Luffy's gonna get stuck in not fighting this guy. He's gonna be trapped somewhere, whether his head is on a...
Yeah. His arm is trapped, or he's asleep, or you overuse his power, and then like that.
Yeah, and I've gone through enough of arcs, and I still love One Piece, still to this day. It's sort of like, oh, okay, it's the same thing is gonna happen, which I haven't come to a point I'm complaining yet because they're coming to the end.
You think so?
I mean, there's probably
Kaido,
still maybe, I don't know, 7 years to go. I don't know. but I mean, I can see the end coming. I don't feel there's only one part in One Piece that I find draggy, but besides that, I could still get to it. But I can see that it's gonna repeat this.
You only found one part in One Piece to be draggy.
I mean, I love One Piece, so there's a biasness. Just one part.
One part. Wow. Love is blinds.
Love is blind. I'm not an anime fan, so I don't really know what.
But anime can be quite slow, lah. I totally agree.
Oh man, all those Bokuwas, man. It's like,
hey, but Boku no Hero Academia quite good, right?
Yeah, that was quite good. I did that in my anime reaction as well, but there's no fan, so I'm also not into it.
Or ReZero, or Darling in the Franxx.
I do love the art.
Darling in the Franxx,
no, I mean, is it Boku no Hero?
Oh, Boku no Hero, yeah.
The art is so nice. So
yeah, it's unique, lah. There was this like picture of Goku, and he's like holding Naruto, Luffy, and Ichigo.
Yeah,
and then Naruto is like, "It's okay, you'll take over us." Then he told Boku no Hero Academia, the guy. Then I'm like, wow, fuck man. Passing the mental type of thing. Yeah. Damn good, I feel. When you grow older, right, sure this type of thing, right, you look back, you're like,
What do you guys think about Jojo though? Jojo seems like an outcast.
I cannot fucking watch Jojo, lah.
I don't even know what Jojo is.
Oh, you don't know
Jojo Bizarre Adventure. Bro, the music is so unique. I swear to God.
So good, man.
We can play later, lah, because later cannot flag, man.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, I want to ask, right, your YouTube, right? When you play music, how come you don't get flagged, man?
I don't monetize. I don't earn.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't earn. I do all these videos, I don't earn.
Oh, that's why there's no fucking ads.
Yeah, there is ads because the original artist gets it automatically.
Oh.
Yeah.
But when I turn on your video, no ads.
Yeah, I'm pretty I don't know, different people, but there's definitely gonna be ads, yeah.
Huh.
And it goes back to the original guy. So this is Jojo.
His name is Jonathan.
Okay, so what I find fascinating about this is that there are 8 Jojos.
Huh?
There are 8 Jojos. And there are 8 parts. 8 parts, and they are all different stories.
Wait. What the fuck, bro? I only know Jonathan, what?
Jonathan Joestar.
Jonathan Joestar.
Jonathan Joestar.
So every time I watch it, Jen laugh at me. Then I like, don't laugh.
So that's Jonathan Joestar. I'm not going to spoil it. That's just going to say the name. Joseph Joestar. That's Kujo Jotaro. And so on. I know all the names, but they're all different stories. And I think it's good enough for me to say this because I want you guys to become JoJo fans. This started in the 80s following a lot of shonen, typical type of masculinity.
Yeah.
So they have a continuous storyline. But somewhere in the third JoJo, the format changed, in which you will either hate it even more or you will love it. I got confused over there. But eventually I got it in. So the first 3, they are sort of like, this is more like the whole Digimon thing, the 3rd chapter. They go all over the world. They fight things and then go to big boss. The 4th one is about a murder mystery. The 5th one is Mafia Story. The 6th one is Prison Break. 7 is A Race. And they're all different. And that's what I love about Jojo. It's like, oh man, I can get into the universe and still not get bored out with a Kamehameha after so many years, man. These guys are different.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I only know Jonathan Joestar,
Jonathan Joestar.
which is the first, the
First
third
guy.
picture. Yeah.
So as I was doing anime reaction, why I'm into Jojo is because anime is so slow. But when I watched Jojo on reaction as recorded on camera, my jaw was dropped. Because first of all, I don't know the origin of anime voiceover. lah. But when I saw it, all of their voiceover is insane, It's like, Nani!
Yeah. Like very exaggerated.
Very exaggerated. And then it's like, they would do all this pose of,
Yeah.
And it was so fast paced. I was like, dude, this shit is what I want to watch. And that's how I got hooked onto it.
You know that blonde guy in the third picture next to Jonathan Joestar?
This one.
Yeah. Bro, that guy is exactly what you just did.
Yeah, Dio.
He damn fab one.
Oh, damn fab.
Yeah, he damn fab. And then Jonathan is like this kind guy who always cry on.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, what? Then Jen's like, wow, you're so sensitive. I'm like, wow, what the fuck? I'm just trying to enjoy it. Then I stopped watching because of that.
you do have a valid point.
Dude, every time I said Jonathan Joestar, then she was look at me, Jonathan. Then I'm like, I can't even fucking watch it halfway. And then she always say Jonathan Joestar. Then at night also call me Jonathan Joestar. Then everything also Jonathan Joestar. Then I like, can't already.
So
I can't do it already, do it.
So the thing about you, the thing that is unique about Jojo is that the main character of Jojo is sort of like Doraemon.
Nice.
Say if you see the stories of Doraemon is actually not the main character, even though Doraemon
It's Nobita, right?
It's Nobita.
Yeah.
So they all have their own Nobitas. Dio is actually Nobita in the same context, where the story is not too much on Jojo. It's actually Dio.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Actually, now that you say that,
Yeah.
I tried watching like half of the first season. Then I'm like, I don't know what the fuck it's about anymore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know whether I should spoil lah. But the story just basically becomes like this whole Demon Slayer thing halfway. And then like, you're like, wait, what am I watching already? I don't even know. First it's like, oh, I'm a royal family. Then after it's like, oh, I become strong. And then he's like, he's a demon. Then I'm like,
it makes no sense.
The white guy in.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I really don't know. Then I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's not for me. Maybe I've grown out of anime. Maybe I'm old already. Then I watch Demon Slayer. Then I'm like, oh, fuck, this is fucking good. Start coming all over the fucking floor. Yeah. Then I'm like, maybe it's just different.
There is this one word I'm going to pull out that might interest you. Because that's what the internet people say. At the third JoJo, the format changed to Pokemon-like.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it changed into a Pokemon-like format.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So all of them has what we call a stand. It's like a Pokemon.
Like a monster or what?
Yeah. So if you type Star Platinum. Star Platinum.
Drew, you should have just... Oh, they have like a transform into that.
They don't transform. They have a power that comes out.
Huh?
So this is the guy that you hear the... yeah. So they all have this. So it might intrigue you. And for fans who are watching this video, yeah.
Wow.
Check out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, man. Highly recommend it.
So the anime is like a transcendent one where it just changes every season?
Yeah, it changes every season.
And you don't even know what you're watching already lah.
You do. You do.
I mean, you don't have an attachment to the main character per se. Because every season there's a new character lah.
Yeah, you kind of expect people to just really die in the show. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
But silence was enough, bro.
Right. I'm saying that not because of this, but I'm saying that, you watch anime or you watch Family Guy, right? The whole format is that no matter what changes that they have gone through, that they go throughout the stories, after the show is coming to a close, we're back to normal. Turns out Max still have his hand or his feet. Or it's like, turns out Peter gets to become a guy again.
Right.
So there's a lot of stories that are like that. So it's non-progressive for me. I mean,
I see.
Vegeta has stopped becoming progressive for a long time. He went from a bad guy to become a good guy, and his quest to become better than Goku. And I know he did in one episode, but there's no growth in those characters, and that is the fundamental thing that the writer for this story thought of. He didn't want to just write a story where how do I make him stronger, make his blast speed even bigger or something, which is what Demon Slayer is going through. How do I beat the spider guy? Turns out you can turn his water into fire. I'm not saying that to say Demon Slayer is not good. I'm actually watching Demon Slayer now and I'm liking it. I'm just at that part right now.
Gotcha.
So then when I saw that part, it's exactly like what this creator has mentioned. How do I make the fights better? Do I just level him up? So that's why in the third part, he's changed his format. So no stands are better than the other. It's all psychological. It's all scientific. It's all bizarre now in a way. It's all to do with quantum mechanics, parallel universes, time travel.
Interplay with different shit, different genres at this point.
Yeah, interplay and all these stands, they all have a different ability to do things.
It's not so linear, right?
It's not linear.
Why the fuck do they call it Jojo?
Because Jonathan Joestar is Jojo. And then Joseph Joestar is Jojo.
Everybody's name is Jojo.
Kujo Jotaro is Jojo.
They're all Jojo.
They're all Jojos. Yeah.
And it's all adventures. Oh.
And they're all adventures, yeah. Different kinds of adventures.
It's fucking weird, man.
It's fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
Is it all on Netflix?
Oh yeah, they just
I only know season 1 was on Netflix. Then like halfway through season 1, I'm like, dude.
I'll watch it.
They just
sounds interesting actually. Very, very fascinating.
They just added the whole all the seasons up on Netflix.
The previous guest Sonia told me to watch this to read this manga called Mercenary Enrollment. Have you heard of it?
No.
No.
Mercenary in what?
Mercenary Enrollment.
Enrollment.
Oh, enrollment.
John, you're really good at timing.
Enrollment. Okay. You want to take a rest?
No lah. He had a long shoot today also.
Right.
Yeah. Huh? You search Mercenary Enrollment. It's a manhwa. It's a Korean.
Oh yeah. I heard her talking about this part.
Huh? She talked about this.
Did she? Oh, you guys
is it one of the two anime things? Anime guys you want to bang? No. One of the anime guys she wanted to bang was from like the detective one, right? Was it a detective one?
Yeah. Was that really a question that was asked?
Yeah.
Because we're gay.
But she told me she'll send me Excel sheet of guys that she wants to anime guys she wants to smash. No, a bit of backstory, right? Sonia, right, actually didn't watch anime, you know.
Right.
Didn't read manga, Then, right, post MCO, right, we suddenly have like a family dinner all together. Then I like sit down at the table, eat dinner, all that, right?
Your family with her?
No, she's Jen's brother's girlfriend. Okay? So we're all sitting together and all that, we're having dinner, right? Then the mother asking me, how's the food, all that. Now, typical conversation, right? Then after dinner, we sit down, I'm playing with my dog, right? Then she also played. Then she's like, hey, John, you watch Attack on Titan? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty sick, man. It's finishing soon. It's like, oh, yeah, man. Then right, she told me right during MCO, she just went crazy, man. She watched every anime. She watched like Naruto, One Piece, all gone. She finished everything.
Wow.
After one MCO. Beast. Yeah. In fact, she's the one recommending all this like sub-genre shit that I've never heard of before.
Wow.
She's even telling me to read fanfic. I'm like, dude, Sonia. Let's pump the brakes. So, Mercenary Enrollment.
The whole anime game, man.
Yeah. She just fucking went crazy, man. But now she's like obsessed. So like she doesn't sleep. She just reads manga whole day. Read at night.
Concerning.
Yeah. Lunchtime, don't eat, read manga, watch anime.
I guess the thing is that when you're a late bloomer on something that was crazy when in your teens.
Yeah, you go ape shit on it, right?
Go ape shit.
Dude, you know like Haikyuu, that volleyball thing?
Oh yes.
She bought a jacket and then Chok also bought the same jacket. She's like, hey, you should buy that jacket. Then Chok was like, yeah, I should.
My girlfriend really likes that thing though.
Haikyuu.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the hype.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's the feels.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just good.
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I also didn't watch. I tried to watch first episode. Then I like suppressed my feelings. I like, think Malaysia can, man.
How much is the IQ jacket? Yeah, fucking shit, man. Yeah.
Would you get it?
I would get it for sure. Haikyuu's good, man.
I watched the Haikyuu first episode right now. I was just like, think this one can happen, man, in Malaysia. Fucker, Guru Disney fuck you up already.
So wait, you mean you were watching it and then you were questioning on
the reality. Yeah. Because it's all school and shit. What? And this guy is obsessed with playing volleyball. It's just like playing by himself. Like stone like that. Then I'm like, where you got such thing? Right? People all in Malaysia bully you, fuck you up already.
Wait, but that's kind of hard to put realistic onto anime, right?
But you see, if it's a Demon Slayer related shit, it's like, okay, there's a demon. Clearly, I've never seen a demon. Clearly, I don't have a fucking Nichirin blade, right? But I see this kid who's like, hey, I want to start a club. But nobody plays volleyball. So I'm just going to play volleyball. Realistically, in Japan, you need to have 5 people to open a club, right? And then nobody wants to join this club, etc., etc. I'm like, dude, how can you one further train, then go competition, all that? Or in the first episode, I learned all this. Then I'm like, no, I'm not buying it.
So you're sort of like, you've established your illogical part of understanding a universe and apply logic in that illogical part of the universe.
Because they've established certain rules already. It's like, this is a reality thing. It's like, no demons, no sword, no fuck all that. Okay, I established already, ma. So like, it has to work within that realm. But if you establish like demons, swords, burn in sunlight, I'm like, okay, I understand. I have to work within that rule set. But
I think I get what you mean. As a writer, since I know you like to write, right? Correct? Yeah.
I'm okay with it lah. I like to earn money with writing lah. But I don't go like, today, composition. SpongeBob, the big T. I don't love to write lah. But
I mean, I was thinking like maybe you're wearing that hat to decipher how does the world works because...
Yeah. You know what I mean? So to me, this didn't... But I'm going to give it a second shot after Mercenary Enrollment. Simply because everybody's just like, John. Then in fact, right, I went for a meeting right with my colleague. His name is Jason. And he doesn't even watch anything, okay? Jack. Nada. He's on Ipoh, bro. He just wants to spend time with his family only, I asked him what you do for free time. He's like, I like to go Giant, Aeon, see groceries with my family. I go back. I go through Facebook, I take a nap. Then I'm like, Jason, your life is fucking boring, dude.
That sounds like people our parents' generation.
Right. Yeah, he's so chill, but I respect him. Like, he's a smart guy, do events, everything, right? Then, right, I went to Kinokuniya with him. He's never been to Kinokuniya. So I was like, dude, let's just go, man. He was like, wow, I didn't know Kinokuniya is so big. So I was looking for Demon Slayer manga, Bro, the first thing Jason did was, hey, Haikyuu. I finished watching already. I'm like, Jason, you told me you don't do anything. You don't watch anime. You don't read stories and shit, but you tell me you finish Haikyuu. You say, yeah, bro, I'm still damn boring. Then I watch Haikyuu, lor. Then I'm like, wow, quite good. But other anime, I don't know what I don't like. Then I'm like, for you, Jason, I will try Haikyuu.
Yeah, well, that Haikyuu must be something special then.
Right, bro. This guy is like...
Pop is cherry, man.
Yeah, zero, don't like anime and all that, but like Haikyuu quite good, eh. He even picked up the book and he was like, wow. Can't believe, wow, so expensive they put out. Yeah, it's so young. Yeah. But it's quite expensive lah. Manga has like increased in price like fuck. It used to be 27 ringgit per volume, 10 chapters. English. 10 chapters is about 18 pages.
But the only manga I remember is 450, man. Doraemon Time, Dragon Ball.
That one is locally made and in Malay or Chinese.
Oh, you see original.
Original Shonen Jump USA.
Why get you? Oh, because English.
Yes. You can buy the Japanese version, which is more expensive.
Yeah.
Right? You can buy the Chinese version, slightly cheaper, by half price. You can buy the English version, which is like, whoa, but not as expensive as Japanese. Huh?
How much is it now?
44 for one.
Wow, inflation is real, man.
Wow.
Yeah. 44 ringgit, 90 cents for one now. Remember the day manga used to cost 27 ringgit? Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. It became 32 also. We have because we've collected every single Dragon Ball and Naruto, the volume, the English one. And we've seen, because as a kid, you have allowance, you take the money, you buy the book, and then you're like, wow, I can read. Then my dad said, give me the receipt, you can claim tax. Then you're like, okay, I'll give the receipt. Right? So you read. Then after, when you grow older, you come back from the US and all that, I want to buy manga, you still keep collecting. And then you're like,
wait a minute.
How come my allowance last time like a lot of money? Now my salary like damn low.
Yeah, man. True, man.
It's quite expensive way. Yeah. So after seeing that shit, I'm like, ayo, but I still want to collect Demon Slayer. It's only like 20 volumes, I think, for Demon Slayer.
I see.
Yeah. You can claim from tax lah, so fuck it lah.
It's not $800 though.
We can claim from tax. 2.5, right?
Yeah, true.
Right?
Someday those collections are gonna go somewhere, man.
Not really.
No?
No.
Why?
If it's sealed, maybe lah.
Sealed,
Oh.
yeah, untouched, no bend in the spine of the book. Mia, maybe, but unlikely. We went to Big Bad Wolf one time. He bought the volume 1 and volume 16, which is basically Ham Choi now. He rebought the volume 1 and 16 for 4 ringgit, 5 ringgit.
Yeah, I guess it was 4 ringgit.
Wow.
Yeah, even Genso Maiden Sayuki also 4 ringgit, 5 ringgit.
Yeah, I just bought it for fun.
Yeah. You know Genso Maiden Sayuki?
No.
It's the monk,
Journey
with
to
the
the
monkey king one.
No.
They had a Chinese Journey to the West one, but it's a Japanese version. It used to be on AXN.
Oh, I don't know.
No, like the time you WWE, bro.
Yeah, man.
Actually, that time WWF.
Royal Rumble, bro.
Yeah. Really have no recollection on that though.
Ah, serious?
I mean, until when they released Animax,
Yeah, it was still on anime.
then I have no idea what anime is anymore. Because I'm not into anime.
Yeah, true.
So I just channel my thoughts away from anime after that.
True lah. I mean, that one is like that take away our cartoons, nothing to watch on TV, then you either watch that or like Bold and the Beautiful. So
Oh wow. Bold and Beautiful.
clearly the choice is anime lah.
Yeah.
Right. So fuck that shit.
It's a mass Google, bro.
This is classic.
No, this one is the
They did
modern
a
one.
new one.
This is the modern one. You must search like here. He just searches Bold and the Beautiful old. I bet if you play the theme song, right, it would like ignite hate in you. It's so nostalgically painful,
Yeah, man. Because it's accompanying to every single time
Yes,
that
it's
you don't feel happy about.
Yeah, because the stupid show.
Oh my god.
this is absolutely garbage.
It's so painful.
Is this gonna get a flag or something?
I don't know lah.
I don't know.
But it's so painful to watch that. Dude, Chok look like he's gonna pass out lah. So I think we should end it. You sure? Dude, he was shooting for Sunway Lagoon. At Sunway Lagoon, right?
Wow. Must hot on the hot weather as well.
Yeah, he's on the verge of death. Maybe I got like 3 more questions lah, actually.
Yeah, man.
Okay, hold on lah. Because like our conversation went like here and there, which was nice. Like I feel like we haven't had a conversation like this in fucking long.
Yeah.
You see, this is why I feel there's a fucking appeal to it. You know, I was talking to Lashwin and Praveen just last night, and then I was like, "What do you think of the Sonia's podcast?" Then Prav was like, "It's okay." Then Lashwin was like, "I got a couple of comments only lah." Then like, what's the comment? He was like, "I think you stick too near to the script lah, John. You stick too near to the questions." Then I like, true lah, but majority people like it. So when I look at the comments, when like I see on YouTube and I see in my Facebook and shit, people also, it's a 50-50 split. People tell me, wow, I love the 1 hour format. It's so refreshing. But at the same time, I kind of miss your old stuff where it's like free format, you can talk a bit. So I don't know lah, right? It's just personal preference. What do you prefer?
I don't know. I watch all of your stuff, man. Number 1 fan stamped and approved.
But is there no preference?
I've seen your 3 formats.
3?
I mean, I'll just put it as a 3 format
Okay.
that I can recall. The old format, news, you guys just talking among yourself.
Yeah.
And then the new format with the
Yes.
guests and focusing on question. And the other one that you guys tried out where you guys face the camera, edutainment.
Right.
Preference. I have to know what's the strategy, man. Like,
Yeah, true.
because it's just formats. But what's the intent? So I need to know the strategy.
Actually, we're trying to rebrand ourselves, right? As like a channel where undergraduates or students can go to as an info library. So when they go there, right, and you're interested in a specific career path, right, you would have that true, genuine conversation from that person in that industry. So they will know like, wow, actually, being a lawyer doesn't mean I can say one word, right, and then walk out the room and look them cool, lor. You know?
How do they?
You're too laughing, but you all shouldn't laugh, lah. Okay, fuck you all.
But how do they search then? I mean, like, how does the flow of people, the target that you guys want?
Hence, the naming convention of the videos have changed.
Oh, what was it?
So last time it used to be, hold on, let me just, because I can't remember shit. That's why I'm a terrible writer. Okay, so it used to be the name of the person, like let's say Justin Wong, founder of Kinidia, Rafiq Khairuddin, Rafiq Concept, director of music or whatever, right?
Right.
Stuff like that. So the search algorithm wasn't too good because people wouldn't search for that person's name.
Yes.
Right? So now we're changing it to being a lawyer in Malaysia, being a tattoo artist, being a etc. in Malaysia. So when you Google that shit, you like, being a this and then a new person. Then you're like, okay lah, I'll click on that because I want to know. Then you're like, not so puas hati with this fella. I'll click on another fella, but maybe lawyer again. I have a different perspective. You know what I mean? So like, let's say example, right? Adam Ng, garbage collector. Then you talk to Adam Ng and you're like, Adam, what's it like being a garbage collector? Then Adam's like, wow, life is great. I love picking up garbage. It's such a blissful, life-fulfilling job. Right. Then I think you're like, wow, Adam, you really love your fucking job. Wait, bro, I wake up every morning, right, and I look forward to that shit. Right? Then you're like, Adam, you got passion and you know your shit. Then sample 2, right? You talk to like Bobby Lee. Okay, and it's like, Bobby, you're also a trash collector. What do you feel about your job? I want to commit suicide every time I see the shutters close on my garbage truck. I want to put my head into it. Then the person who wants to be a garbage collector will watch both videos and be like, fuck, now I know what it's like from both Adam and Bobby's perspective. So now I know a lot more about the industry. To simplify it.
I always look at things on my perspective, on my side of things. I always look at things in terms of the mission, the why. Why am I doing this? So then it breaks down to your vision, your position,
I see.
your promise and stuff like that. So then the format then changes the heart of the channel. I mean, does it work like that? Because Yum Cha Sessions was built on that idea.
Yeah, chill.
So then now there's a conflict in terms of like branding and as well as a direction, the strategy. So if you ask me which one is better, I myself too am not too sure about like, actually what is it? But I mean, as the guys who are working in Yum Cha Sessions, but for me as a fan, I just found I listen to you guys is because I need Malaysian podcasts that are real.
They're real.
I just need it. It doesn't matter to me who, because like, you change the format, but the reason why I tune to you guys, I just want Malaysian stories. That's what I want.
Sure, I see.
Have you listened to the Genie Boy one?
I love Genie Boy. Good podcast actually. I can't get into tabletop to the main thing.
Takeaway table.
Yeah, the one, it's a bit too hard for me to get into because I just felt that I can't hear the guys too much. Or rather, I would say there's not enough focus on the guests, and that's where you guys and Genie Boy did a great job. Focus on the guests. Yeah. So.
It's that. I think we had that conversation before where the guy just keeps going on and on and on and on. And then the girl says like, yes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And he's like, dude, this is 98% you and 2% her.
That's the thing.
I remember that. I remember that conversation. Yeah. There was a podcast, right, that Jen introduced to me, right? There was a Malaysian podcast as well. It's fucking good. And it interviewed this guy who I think Andrew has gotten drunk with him before lah. But like he works family business one, then he like do fire extinguisher one.
Oh,
the family business. What the fuck is his name again?
His name is Brian Su.
Brian Su.
Right.
And that podcast was pretty good. It's quite like natural and all that. But I hate it when people try to mask it and fake it. If that makes any sense whatsoever.
It does make sense. You can tell.
It's an instinctual thing where you can tell that the conversation is either real or they're trying to like hype it up for the fucking entertainment value.
They got the whole format. I mean, if all of a sudden you just go ahead and now we're probably going to be talking about this thing coming up next. It's like you can sort of like feel the...
Yeah. There's no genuine...
There's no genuine
feel. It's called the 2 Cents podcast. The RMO.02 podcast. Sonia. Yeah, it's quite good. It feels a bit more natural. Actually, I'm not so big of a fan of Genie Boy's podcast, but I can see the guest spotlight, sorry. But it's just that sometimes I know he's got a huge following, so he needs to censor a lot more.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a responsibility at that point. It's a responsibility. But at this point where we are, I feel like fuck it lah. But at the same time, John, Andrew, and Poigi also, we all like, they say that John, you cannot curse so much. But I think this podcast I highlight, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I reached double digit, confirm.
Yeah.
I confirm. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, if you're going in a clean direction, you're trying to get people, I don't know, maybe sponsorship, or maybe you guys might be potentially thinking about, I don't know, working with JobStreet, I don't know, hiring or.
Oh yeah, that'd be quite sick.
I don't know if you guys are doing that or not.
Yeah, quite good. Good idea.
Fuck, man.
Flourishing with ideas.
Because it just sounds like the connectivity is that you want to bring people to expose to opportunities and stuff like that. Then, of course, with whatever you guys are doing, there's some ways to scale it up. Maybe WAP. I think WAP will be in tune with you guys. I think.
Yeah. WAP is more
modern and more.
Yeah.
Who's WAP?
More
What's WAP?
WAP is basically JobStreet's cousin.
Right? But cooler.
The cool cousin.
The impression.
Like WAP as in like warp or like WOB. Like
WOBB.
Oh, like,
So
like World of Buzz like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think these guys might be into, I don't know, to exposing more to, because I think you guys would probably share the same issue, and that's where I get a little bit curious as well, because to go into a cafe and then I start to see how does this match? Because for example, I was saying that coming here, I also am curious about how you guys doing, and I hear pockets about things that you guys wanted to achieve, and we get to start to see the mind map of it. And it's quite interesting to see which part that you want to focus, because you can only take one route eventually.
That's true.
Yeah.
Why do you think the cafe thing isn't such a good idea? Just wondering.
No, I didn't say it's not a good idea. I'm just saying that
it's out of the box.
How
and
does
it's
it
hard,
gel, right? How does it synergize?
it definitely gels. I don't know about Poige, but he seems like a similar personality. You know, that seems to gel with you guys, you and him. But for you, it probably, not saying that it's not something that you're against, but strategically, I think we can see what's the rational way of like, can we actually do this? Does it make sense to what we do? So I didn't say
like logistically in a sense, or is it like
in terms of the meaning?
The meaning?
The meaning is like, hey, why are we doing this? You know, how does the cafe link? This one I don't know. I'm not saying it doesn't link. I'm just, because I'm going back to what you're saying, that why do I think the cafe is not a good idea? I don't think it's not a good idea. I'm just thinking that it's quite interesting when you take something that's out of the box. You have to work with someone on the parallel side who is
concurrent with
probably running a crazy cafe. I know some guys in Jojo, you know, and they always want to bring networking events, you know. There are cafes that does that, right? So the founders or the restaurant owner must have that kind of appetite already.
Yeah.
I want to bring guys to come in here.
Or like the B where they bring in music and all that lah. It's like you gotta have a person that has the experience in the F&B to want to have a form of entertainment that they believe in as well.
Exactly. Then you don't have to solve out the F&B part.
I see.
Just
but Chok can.
He's straight out.
No. It's because his parents have a restaurant, so he's actually quite familiar with the F&B side also lah.
Right.
To be fair, you know. So, but then again, I don't know lah. I've always thought like F&B is fucking difficult.
Oh, it's difficult.
Right.
It's super difficult.
It's like
It's tough, man.
grueling, dragging. I mean, his girlfriend also is technically in F&B lah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Runs a kopitiam.
Oh,
Maybe that should be the idea.
it's tiring. Yeah, I mean, like if that could work, but I don't know. Sound wise is hell.
Yeah. Upstairs lah. Soundproof it lah. Upstairs is where the podcast will be. Downstairs is where people view it live.
But then there has to be a connection.
Yeah, that has to be
between the
connection.
two, right? Otherwise it's literally random, right? It's literally happenstance. Cafe is below another separate entity that is the podcast is about. But there has to be a flow.
And then sometimes you can also hack it. I mean, like, why do it upstairs? You're already doing it, just live streaming.
About a glass floor where you can see upstairs.
Nobody should be wearing skirts upstairs. That would be a fucking shit show, man.
No lah, the whole point of it was, if let's say people are a fan of that specific personality or wanting to meet that person. So let's say there's a fan of Poige, right? Because he's seen him in MCing in the what's the fucking food thing he does again?
Can eat or not.
Can eat or not, you know that thing. So it's like he's a fan of Poige, right? So you know Poige is going to be there. Wouldn't you want to meet him on the way up, on the way down of the podcast? And then you get to see him live talking about it.
I think introverts wouldn't do that though.
I wouldn't want to.
I would.
Oh, you wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't do it as
I
well.
wouldn't be a huge fan of it, I'll be honest.
What if you knew Yi Heng was going to talk? Would you want to go to the cafe?
I mean, he's not celebrity status yet.
I mean, like, there's two different things, right? It's like if I'm the guy who wants to meet the celebrity, that's one thing.
No, you personally, would you want to meet Yi Heng?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
No, but that's different, right? It's like the question is not whether I want to meet Yi Heng. The question is more, do I want to be Yi Heng? Right? Do I want to be that celebrity in that in that podcast? Right? So when people come and want to see me, it's two different things.
Oh, you don't want
to? No. What the fuck are you talking about?
What if there's like a huge fan? Like they really want to fucking meet you.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't want to?
What if it's me?
He really wanted to meet you.
Oh, you got stamp approval already. That's what the stamp was for.
Also, you don't want to.
No, I don't want to be famous. Who the fuck?
Yeah, I also don't want to be in there, man.
Oh shit, serious?
Yeah. I mean, I'm introverted actually.
Oh.
So if I go down, it's like, what does people want to meet me? What for?
What am I gonna do? Correct. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna say?
What am I gonna juggle or something?
Take selfie,
Man, I don't even have my Instagram's not even active, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't even use Instagram anymore.
No, like you take a selfie with their phone. Then they all like, thanks, way.
I mean, if you do on YouTubers, yeah, maybe.
Right.
Because YouTubers want to build their following, especially the Malaysian ones. So many Malaysian YouTubers, outstanding.
For me, I'll be happy if someone asks me, hey. Oh, no, sorry, they tell me, hey, I watch your stuff. Like,
that's why he's Luffy, where's Zoro?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Man. It's a personality thing. I mean, I don't even want to get recognized, man. It's like...
Serious?
What? I mean, why? I mean, that's not what I'm pursuing, man. There's no point for you to recognize me. You know, I had this thing where if I go see a hairstylist 3 times and he starts asking me how's my day, I know I got to change hairstylist, man. I just want to get my hair cut. Because, you know, I love deep talks. I love deep talks. And the thing is that in a time frame of 30 minutes, we're going to have very small talks and...
Correct.
Just cut my hair, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing I fear also is that this is one of my fears. It's just for don't take it too seriously, but I think the viewers will sort of understand some parts. If you go, for me, if I go into a kopitiam and then the lady, the mosque owner, starts to recognize me and start to converse with me, oh man, I can't enjoy my coffee or my I like Teh-Ping and Hainam coffee, Pak Kopi.
Sure.
I cannot enjoy it anymore because each time I go, she will want to sit next to me and talk to me. It's like, oh. Yeah. So I don't like that. So if you go into like having a glass, you know, people talking to me, people recognizing me.
Yeah.
You want to listen to music? Yeah. You want to come on to my show? Take a picture? I'm just awkward in that sense where I don't know what to do in that sense. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I'm just saying like, not something. Not my cup of tea.
I 100% empathize with you.
But what happens if because you already have that channel, right? It would already have that, you know. Like shit, man. For now, right, you say that your followers are like what? How many percent are Malaysian? 18, 20%? Is it 20%?
I guess.
Right, let's say 20% are Malaysians, right? Then for some fucking reason, right, you're walking around Setapak, right? People are like, bro, you are AVA Japan Day. Then you'll be like, guess I can't make any videos on AVA Japan anymore, right?
I mean, it's sort of like, man, I just want to listen to Japanese music, man. Now let's relate on that platform.
I think when you put your shit on YouTube, right?
Yeah. You saw yourself in a...
Unless you wear a mask, and then you change your voice, because, right, even that also, right? Oh, okay.
People not stupid one.
I give you an example. You know the creator of Demon Slayer?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen his/her face?
Haven't.
You try to Google.
I think you told me before.
Try to Google it. Try your very best.
You can't find it.
Cannot find. No interviews, nothing, no trace, fake name.
You know, Japanese are so good at that though.
Yeah, fake name. And don't even identify as his or her.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, guy or girl, don't know.
That's insane.
It's only one time, right? One time, Shonen Jump Thursday, she's on a break right now. Oh, that's it. Then people know it's a her. But if you try your very best, there's no trace of her. And she ended it. She ended Demon Slayer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, can't find that, man.
That's insane.
Even Jujutsu Kaisen. Cannot find. The guy wear a mask in all his interviews.
Wow.
Fuck. See, it's sucking. It's damn hardcore. Okay, but the moment you do it, it's like you have to play the part. Like, you know, Casey Neistat, right? You know, in New York, fucker, the people waiting outside his office, people waiting outside his condo.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like you already did it. What are you gonna do? Move to LA. He did. People are waiting in LA.
That's true. There is a price to pay. I mean, if you make it that big, so some people when they make it that big, they tend to just like.
Or you go to a suicide forest and then go record some more.
Yeah. Two ways. It's either the game changes you or you just don't want to play the game anymore.
Or you do whatever it takes to get out of the game, but then the game just comes back for more.
Yeah.
But I think it's not a bad thing. But it really depends. Maybe it's personality. For me, I'm okay.
Yeah. I think if you compare it to like what normal people are doing, they're sort of doing it in a certain way, just not so successful in a way. Like they want to make Instagram. I mean, everybody who is into the whole Instagram game, of course, they want more views and likes, even though they're not doing it like how YouTubers, TikTokers are. But the ideas are all the same. So I think anybody who's like into social media, you know, they would eventually have to bear with that also.
Actually, if you're a girl, that's easy. You just need to show some nen, don't you?
Oh yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even some, just one nen.
half a nen.
One nen.
Half a nen.
You can nen pa liao.
Half a nen is good enough, man.
I don't know what's happening to the world, man. There's just so many creators out there. They're like this everywhere. The streamers. The world's making. I don't know, man. It's like
no, unless you show the unholy dark skin, right? And that becomes a norm, right? Then it'll be like void, right?
What is unholy dark skin?
They're the unholy dark skin.
Someday it's gonna eat ass, man.
Someday. Sudah lepas, bro.
You show the unholy dark skin, right? And that becomes a norm, right? Then everybody will be like, nen is nen only, right?
Yeah.
But that day hasn't come. So when that day comes...
even if you show the unholy dark skin, there's going to be more to come. Right? Then you want to part the Red Sea. Right? Fucking everything, bro. Dude, sex, right? And pornography is at the forefront of fucking technology.
Yeah.
It's at the motherfucking forefront.
But they still don't show the unholy dark skin. That's what I'm saying. They can do 360, right? The guy is like double penetrating her with his best friend, right? But cannot show unholy dark skin on YouTube. But can paint over unholy dark skin and be
Did you guys watch The Naked Director?
Yeah, bro, it's such a good show. So fucking Hokkaido.
It's amazing, yeah.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, but quite tragic. He sees his wife get fucked, right?
I don't think he minds. As in, like, he already...
He sees the art in it, I guess.
And I think in some ways, he sees the happiness as well.
Dude, that guy, right, is fucking good looking in real life, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He's absolutely gorgeous.
He is phenomenal. And he's in a PlayStation ad, you know.
Yeah.
And he does the whole dinosaur, like... You're like... That guy's from Naked Director, right? Yeah. And he acted in a few coffee commercials as well. It's crazy, man.
That guy's good.
Yeah. I thought they were going to be season 2. No season 2.
Yeah, I heard there was going to be season 2. I was waiting for it as well.
Don't even have Ozark also. What the fuck?
So educational.
Yeah. Have you seen Ozark?
No.
Bro, Ozark is fucking good, day.
What's Ozark?
I keep telling you. Tell everyone Ozark is fucking
good. He's the one who told me about it. Ozark. Just watch the first episode.
Real as shit, man.
Synopsis or...
money laundering, drugs.
I'm into that.
Hardcore.
I'm into that.
Have you seen that show, Gone Girl? You've heard of Gone Girl?
Oh, the one with the Ben Affleck. I watch it.
Okay, what's her name again, that actress?
Witherspoon?
Huh? Rosamund Pike. Okay, so she's in this latest movie on Netflix. It's a Netflix movie.
Oh.
What's that called?
I know you.
I care.
I care
a lot.
Is it? I care a lot. I care a lot. Yeah,
I care a lot. Some shit like that. Okay, in that movie, right, where gangsterism and all that happens, right, you're watching it, right, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, no way, this is real. You watch Ozark, right? You watch that, you're like, that could really happen.
Oh man,
yeah,
it's dark. It's intense.
Yeah, first episode, fuck you, really straight. It's like,
it's a movie.
TV series. Okay. But it flies by. Yeah. And you don't even remember people's names.
How many seasons, man?
2?
Yeah.
Does it end at season 2?
No. Actually, I think it's 3. The 4th is coming.
Okay, let me filter this and see whether does it come to this stage or not. What's the Rob Heist? Heist Bang, Heist Money.
Money Heist.
Money Heist.
Yeah. So at first I was looking at it. I like heist movies.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and I saw the 3 parts. I was quite new to Netflix. I didn't know what 3 parts is. I thought it's like 3 episodes, you know. So I watched the first part, and I was wondering, wait a minute, there's more than 3 episodes, you know. Are they gonna get out with the money, and why are they loving each other and caring and getting? Just get out with the money, man. It's like. Then I've already invested. I realized that it's not 3 episodes, it's 3 parts. So I go into part 2, and then, oh shit, dude, they're still in there or something like that. You know, I'll just watch to a point where it's like, oh, man, does it really need to take that long? So does it get like that? Does Ozark get to a point where then I'm in, man?
Bro, Ozark, right?
Nah, Money Heist is like it's an 8 out of 10, right? And you know how it's like.
No lah, Money Heist is not 8 out of 10.
I mean, I wouldn't even watch it again. I didn't even finish it. I just got bored.
Okay, so like my point being, right, it's like, you know, if you're doing a math test, right? It's one thing to get 80% out of 100, you get an A. It's another thing to get that additional 20%, right?
Yeah.
So my point is, right, if Money Heist is an 8 or whatever you want to rate it, Ozark is a 10.
Oh man,
right?
Then I'm definitely.
So you're bridging that diminishing returns, and you're saying like, fuck diminishing returns. I'm going all out.
Yeah.
Have you seen Breaking Bad? Have you seen Breaking Bad?
No, I've not.
Oh my god.
No, I just at one point I stopped watching TV
series.
Yeah.
Ozark is on par with Breaking Bad, I feel. Right? Don't you feel?
It's really good. It's really good.
Even I think it's a bit better because the pacing is a lot better. Even Breaking Bad tends to get a bit draggy at some point. So I think it's done really well. And it's the main character, Jason Bateman, he is the director, he is the main actor.
Oh,
and the producer, so if I'm not mistaken.
It's like he's everything.
Yeah. So producer, he has the source for everything. Director, he directs every scene. He's like, no, it has to be this way, that way. And then he's the main actor.
Well, I got 5 more episodes on the Demon Slayer and queuing up next.
Oh, bro, Demon Slayer is fantastic. Demon Slayer is fantastic. You should have
that will be next, man.
What?
Yeah, after Demon Slayer.
I left 5 more episodes and then queuing. I got no shows to watch after that. Bro. I don't know what's the next one.
But you have to watch the movie though for Demon Slayer. This is gonna end.
Yeah.
I get torrent.
You guys had an episode about torrenting, right? Yeah, I'm on the same page, man.
Hey, don't you think the movie is like epic in the cinema?
I think it's epic, yeah, for sure.
Like, would you prefer to watch the movie in the cinema?
I prefer to watch anything in cinema, most probably.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not.
I thought you were gonna watch it.
I will.
It's really good, lah. The movie, I feel.
Yeah.
It does it justice, I feel.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch that.
I mean, just look at the art; it's just so good.
Yeah, man.
Imagine
it's
the
phenomenal.
production.
Yeah,
it's fucking good. Serious. He bumped the boy there.
Yeah, which is strange.
Oh.
Yeah, small woman. Yeah, Setapak. What are you gonna do?
Setapak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Think we should be quick.
Yeah,
we close it.
We should wrap it.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Normally the conventional route is like what we ask you, like last few words or last pieces of advice, and then like 2 anime girls you want to smash lah.
Right.
So let's go with the first question first, and then if you feel like it, 2 girls.
Man, anime is gonna be tough. Last words to say, I don't know, man. The thing is that I came here with the identity of Yum Cha Sessions biggest fan. So the thing is that for me, I think good podcast. Lots of stuff that I'm learning, and finally get to see you guys is it's quite sweet. You know.
Too bad I can't see Poye got fever.
Oh, you got fever. Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So
better stay safe. Safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday, man. Because I just think that you guys have quite a good dynamic.
I think it's luck lah.
Chance. Yeah.
A chance like stumbling at the 3 of the guys who are, I mean, Chuck is over there. Shout out Chuck.
Yeah,
The lightings and stuff like that. But we're talking about like the dynamic in terms of
Like
personality.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's quite a good dynamic.
If I am Luffy, right, and Andrew is Zoro, who is Poye?
Well, that's it's not a difficult question. It's not difficult. I mean, but at the same time, I don't have.
Who is Chop?
Chop. Okay, that's quite easy actually. I think Chop is
Chopper.
No, could be.
Or that robot sounds good.
I'm torn between Frankie.
Yeah.
I'm torn between that.
Yeah, probably.
Poye would probably be. Has to be so out of the world. But who's out of the world?
Sanji.
I mean, if you just take these 3 characters, he would fit the mold.
Sanji.
I mean, he's often the one asking which girls to smash. Right?
True lah. I feel like I identify as Sanji more.
Yeah, because Poye's characters and his train of thoughts are a little bit different. Maybe it could be Brooke. Maybe. Right. Because he mostly comes in and give the comedic value and
It kind of feels like broke.
asking people.
That's skeleton.
Skeleton guy.
Oh, skeleton guy. Got it.
Yeah. Comedic value, probably.
So that could be.
But yeah, parting words or like advice for people who want to go through their careers but then aren't sure, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Advice, I think, generally.
Advice. Man, don't party, man.
Don't party. Did you just say don't party?
I'm more along the lines of I think Andrew will share the same thing with me, I guess.
I don't think you've seen Andrew after a six-pack, that's why.
Oh, maybe. I'm leaning more towards the what's this guy, the motivational guy, the if you have
Is it Gary Vee?
Yeah, Gary Vee.
Oh Jesus.
I'm more towards that kind of school of thought.
Like hustle and then like
you gotta
flip, you gotta sell wine, you gotta.
He would say things like, I was working in like the wine shop day in and day out where I understand every single thing.
You don't know what a weekend is until you see shit. Then you're like, quite stressed about that one.
Yeah, but it is stress. And not everyone needing to be that. I was using that route, but clearly it fits for a certain personality, and everybody have their own ways of defining their success. So I guess parting words would be, just be yourself.
Just be.
That's so like. Well, find your way. Find your way. Don't lose yourself and get in touch with who you are. And I think every step of the mistakes and the things that you do makes up with who you are eventually.
True.
Cliche but true.
Yeah.
Cliche but true.
Yeah. Two anime girls.
Two anime girls you'd smash.
I think for me it's more like two Japanese music singers, man.
Wow, Yaosobi, right? Bro, Yaosobi fucking hot.
Not quite there for me.
Drew, this is the time you wait your laptop.
It's not I'm one dying already.
Oh, that dying. Fuck.
You can't find because just
I'm
like
I guess I'm at like.
Can't find.
I mean, you can maybe you guys can find. I guess
like 4% now, but.
So I'm really into this Zutomayo band artist.
Zutomayo. Nah.
It's wow, you guys really plugging in just to see the girl.
100%. I'm that committed, my friend. You have no idea.
I don't think you guys can see her face though. She don't.
Careful your head, we do.
She doesn't reveal herself.
Oh, is it? Then how the fuck you want to bang her, bro? Fucking what?
Silhouettes.
You want to fuck a silhouette?
You don't know her face, but you've seen her. I mean, if you're into the music,
your imagination takes you to the wildest places.
Yeah, you got a voice as well. Sometimes all you need is a voice.
I shit you not, right? Last time when he was dating this girl, he met her on Tinder, and then he was like, okay lah, she's not bad. Right? Then he heard her voice, right? And he's like, Joe, I don't think it's gonna work out. Then me and everybody in the group were like, are you discriminating someone based on her voice? It's like, sorry man, dude, serious, audio to me is damn important, you know.
That's true.
Then I like, she got point lah.
There is.
Like, would you date a girl, right, that laughs like this? It's damn hard, bro. I dated a girl like that, you know.
My knee-jerk reaction tells me that's fine, but I feel like,
okay, would you
if she's laughing, right? I hope you laugh every day, and if I have to hear that every day, I make no promises.
Or would you date someone who cries like this?
Well, crying I can forgive, right? How often can you cry?
No, but like this.
Fine,
like whole time.
Okay, so
audio. My point here is people sometimes put priority on audio, and I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that. You know. So this is the chick.
So the picture in the middle is her. The one next to it. That's her. None of these are her. This is her.
But you know, right? How recently when girls wear masks in public.
Oh yeah.
And then you're like, wow, quite attractive. Then take off masks, you're like, ooh, I was wrong.
Yeah.
So who's girl number 2?
Context though, and a shout out because my fans know I'm really into this. This is the music video they're already huge in their own following, and then this came out and boom, shot up. But her style just so cool. Her voice, she got a charisma. All of her outfit, they are all just uniquely made. So that's her. Second, oh man, tough question. I don't know. Instinctively, maybe.
Nami from One Piece.
Nah.
Wow, serious? Robin from One Piece?
I'm not into anime.
Oh,
man.
okay. WWE, any like?
Nah, I'm not. I'm more into Asian girls, man.
Nice.
Maybe
Very nice.
maybe Asuka,
Nice.
AUSKA, you know?
USKA.
Oscar.
Oh, I mean, sorry.
Oh
this
man,
lady,
bro.
she good. She good.
She good.
I mean, you know, the things that she does.
Where is she even from?
She's from Japan.
Asuka, is it?
Asuka, yeah.
Wow, bro, she look like if she kept me, right? My dick tear off inside and then she just keep it inside her vagina as storage.
She got talent, man. She really got talent. The mic skill, the character, the performance, the skills. I think I'm just attracted with people who can just do shit, man. So I mean, since you brought up wrestling, it'll probably be her, man. Hey, there's a wrestling Malaysian community. There's a quite huge following. Malaysia is a huge crowd for wrestling. So,
Serious?
Really?
Yeah. So there's a I don't know that guy, but I think he might be into this kind of stuff, man.
What's his name?
Shao Kat, the cat or something like that.
Sorry.
I'll probably send the link, man. It's just
Shao Cat?
Shao Kat, like a normal Malay name, I think, but his persona is called also the cat or something like that.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh. Danger.
I mean, since you guys are going to, maybe there are some people who might want to be wrestling fans since the world today. I mean, be a wrestler since the world today is possible for anything, I guess.
Can you spell that? Shao Cat?
I'll probably send it to you. I don't think I know how
Oh,
to remember the actual name. Yeah.
alright, man. Dude, thanks. AVA Japan
Yeah, had a
for
good
coming on the podcast.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Yeah.
I'm really surprised I haven't spelled your name yet. Fuck, I'm so proud
Oh,
of
that's
myself.
still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Or
good.
maybe we did.
I just didn't know. Yeah.
I
But we didn't know.
I don't think you realize that.
Right.
Good man. Good man.
Thanks, wait. Hey, thanks for the audio also, dude. Serious.
It's been a blast.
Fun, right? Fun?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, man. I love content. This is great stuff. You know, call me anytime if you guys want to, man.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic.
Oh, fuck.